Nunchucks.
It's fine.
That's public domain.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. Public domain, these nuts. Hi,
Is everything okay at
everyone.
home, Nikki?
Pardon?
Is everything okay at home?
Yeah, it's fine. Public these nuts. Hi, everyone. There's no Tom today because we at Wicked Game have completed the grand experiment of killing Lydia and Tom and replacing them with two new members. Da, 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 da.
Two members that are identical in almost every single way, but are better.
Josh has longer hair than Lydia, and as a result, is the new Lydia. Alicia's the new Tom.
I'm new Lydia. My cat. Oh God, he's such a rascal.
Nailed it.
Malloy, what are you doing?
I feel like I need to just get a little beanie or something.
You need to shift that a little bit more central so people can.
That's a mole.
That's not a mole.
Actually, it's a hedgehog.
It's a puppet dog.
Josh, sorry, are you recording on Zoom?
Oh, that's
Is
a
anyone
really good
recording?
question.
Hey, do you remember earlier when I was like, record?
Yeah.
Hi, Rudy.
I remember you saying it, Nikki, but what I did is I chose to not observe your authority.
Wait for it. Oh,
you don't have enough badges to train me.
Everyone sound off in chat. Love that cat. Moley.
It's a fucking hedgehog.
No, it's cat called
What's-
Moley.
Cat now.
It's actually a sock, guys. I don't need to alarm anyone.
Everyone, listen out for the fun robot that lives in my computer.
Recording in progress.
There it is.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was Lydia's cat.
Yeah.
That's Malloy. That's what Malloy sounds like.
Malloy's in chat. Do we still have the Malloy?
It sounds like a slightly pissed off Alexa.
I mean, yeah, we've got Malloys. We've got Malloys for those who've donated bits. We get animated emotes now.
You know that Twitch are trialing follower emotes.
We've got them. Followers have them.
Oh, you've got them.
Yeah, we've had them for a while.
Nice.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were trialing them.
Yeah, they are. But we've been part of the trial. That's what
That's exciting.
Dad Me is a follower, I think. Right, we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. My name's Nikki, and I'm playing Rico Grease. He's an artificer made of oil. There's Michelle. She's playing Lavina Payne.
Lavina Payne, also known as Levy. First mate of the ship.
And there's two big gaps in the middle where the corpses of our ex-members are. And then if I reach over, here is Josh and Alicia, previously of Dice and a Slice, newly of Wicked Game. But just sort of in memoriam, would you like to let us know what Dice and a Slice was and where people could have seen it?
Dice and a Slice was the second best bit of D&D 5e content out there in the world. Of course, Dice and a Slice is now the best D&D 5e content as people can like it. Now it's died. It's part of the 27 Club.
Yeah.
It's a D&D 5e
They've been
podcast.
streaming D&D for 27 years.
No, just 27 apps. It's not even 27 apps, 33 apps. Anyway, it's a D&D 5e podcast powered by Baked Goods, set in an entirely homebrew world of Nautica, which this game is set in as well. We're Dice and a Slice. These guys are Wicked Game. It's Wicked Slice. I'm the DM in this one and the other one because I don't get to play unless it's at 2 o'clock in the morning with Americans.
Yeah.
I mean, you do like being in charge, though.
I do like to be in charge, yes.
Also, just for the folks in the chat, we have a quiz. Not a quiz, a survey.
A quiz?
About a tabletop
Hang on.
conventions.
Before you plug your wares, can Alicia introduce herself?
Yeah,
No,
Alicia.
No.
Sorry, Tom.
Just talk over Nikki.
Tom would talk over me.
Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm part of what was Dice and a Slice, RIP. I play Captain Guy Captain, who I thought was just going to be like a fun insert for Josh to have in the game, but he's now become his own little creature with loves and dreams and wants and nightmares. And I'm having a great time.
I should say, Dice on the
They
Slice
never
is
got
still going.
married.
It's not actually destroyed. Oh, yes, right. He didn't get married. It's an ex-fiance. Dice on the Slice is still going. Please do download it. Please do leave us wonderful reviews on Apple Podcasts and Podchaser.
It's pretty
it helps
great.
us-
The latest
helps us find
episode
more people.
has a Pirates of the Caribbean remix in it. So why would you
It
not want to
does.
listen to it?
A remix.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
remixes are you can use remixes, but you can't.
I guess
use
because
versions.
the DJ originally had sampled odd bits.
Right.
I guess it's copyright free.
copyright law
That's
is
what it
fucky.
said.
That's very cool.
Um,
Also, just to clarify, again, Tom is just ill and Lydia just live. They will be back.
I don't think anyone thought we killed them. I feel
Special guests for a limited time only.
Yeah,
You'll never find the bodies.
you didn't send it to me.
I did. I sent it to me. Anyway, carry on.
Oh,
Yeah, Dice on
you're going
Slice
to
is
talk about
really
your
good.
survey, aren't we?
I'm going to put it in the chat, and then people can do it. It's about conventions for those in the UK or willing to travel to the UK and like tabletop stuff. So,
Or just anyone who wants to give their opinion.
yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, even if you're not in UK, like
If you've got an opinion and you want to express it, make like my
Glands.
and be expressed.
Seamless, darling, seamless.
beautiful.
Anyway, let's catch up on what happened last time, shall we?
Oh, do we want to?
I don't
Do
know.
it.
Well, last time on Wicked Slice, we picked things up on the boat, the test drive, as our wonderful and brave pirates fought an old woman.
And also
was
a
it.
creepy
That was all
dog
that
and
happened.
a big old shadow, scary.
No,
scary man.
so this shady figure from Keris's past had reappeared, name of Granny Welk, a hag that raises children for various nefarious purposes. Our merry crew had been off into the woods and killed a load of hags. Captain Guy Captain realizes that they own that property. They did not deserve to be killed. Everyone comes back. Levy and Rico fire 2 shots at Granny Welk, the Laid Blast Fireball and Flamethrower from the little artificer thingy, respectively. And then we just had a huge fight against Granny and her shadow and her big dog that was basically a grey render. And at one point, Rico's grease monkey picked up Granny and threw her over the side, triggering a spell called... I actually forgot the name of.
Contingency. Excellent.
Contingency, thank you. I was going with cantomancy, but that's something else entirely. Cantomancy is the art of doing magic through repetition of words. Contingency, triggering a polymorph spell, turning her into a giant spermy whale. Intended, and basically it was just really, really good D&D combat. Rico went down in the water. No one knew that Rico had gone down. And then Levy flew towards Captain Guy Captain to get a healing word thrown in, but she got blasted out of the sky, leaving only Captain Guy Captain and Keris behind. It was real tense. It was really squeaky bum time. And then Rico had a lovely moment where he was in an office and he spoke to this guy and he's got a new job.
Hang on, you forgot the best bit.
What's that?
That Rico got eaten by Granny as the whale.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Captain Guy Captain, in a stroke of genius, dropped the anchor on the whale,
Dropped
taking
her out.
away the spell. But the Granny had already swallowed Rico, and there was an explosion of sorts.
It's interesting that that's the best bit for you.
It was
man being
just so
gobbled by a
horrifying.
I had actually repressed that. I'd forgotten
No.
that happened.
That's scarred in my brain, and I'm taking everyone with me. No one else is allowed to forget that happened.
It's horrible.
It was.
It is.
And everyone felt themselves swell with power and feel better about themselves. Rico was brought back to life through some sort of strange means, and he suppressed a memory within Captain Guy Captain.
I did do
Yeah,
that.
you did. Yeah.
Because Captain
Yeah.
Guy
A
Captain.
scary
you.
man living
Thank you,
in
Scott Devilry,
Rico's office.
for remembering that and saying that I'm the best DM you've ever listened to in the entire world. I appreciate that.
I will say this. It was such a horseshit thing to ask, and it was resolved very nicely.
You're welcome. And of course, if you guys want to see that, you can catch it on the VOD, or make sure you're signed up to the Dice on a Slice podcast feed, where these episodes will be coming out at some point in the next 2 to 3 years.
Oh, let's get it.
Which?
Tom should be back next week.
Yeah.
He's just a bit poorly, and I won't be here next week. This is assuming that the ritual goes to plan, and that I can put my soul into Tom's body. So fingers
I'm going to
crossed.
take over Wicked Game, and it's all going to be mine.
Yeah, that's the plan.
But all of the souls of the Wicked Game crew will be in Michelle's body.
Yep.
Yep.
Does
They
that
call
work?
her four soul Michelle.
Or...
Do they call her that? Do they?
It sounds like that. That's horrible. Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of boats where we want to be, and we don't want the boats to be there before.
Oh.
I guess the island.
Yes,
with all the boats.
The mist cleared with the channel. There were 3 boats in front of it. One being rudimentary, made of shells and stuff. One being a big-ass dwarven boat, and the other one being a fine elven galleon, lightly scarred. And
Can't believe they got there before us.
that's because there are elves in it. It's just
All
convenient.
of them. I can't believe all of them got there before.
Also,
There
we
were-
spent
there
so
were
long
other
beating up
boats.
4 nans.
Yeah, you guys just been punching grandmothers.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be confusing because there's only 3 of you, but the 4 of you, thanks for that, I appreciate that, have finished your battle. You felt this surge of energy move through yourselves, but you've seen the boats ahead of you. You have 2 options. You can have a long rest and try and recover from what has been, frankly, an awful day, or you can sally on forth, get there and try and upset some people. Those are your options. Unless you want to go for secret option 3, go back to the weird Fey island and start a colony, in which case I'll be DMing from the seat of my pants.
So we can't rest en route to the island.
Someone's got to steer.
That's true. Well, Captain Guy Captain is okay. He doesn't mind steering. He only took some damage.
All
But
right.
you might be running out of resources, Captain Guy Captain.
What does that mean?
How much HP do you have? How much stats do you have?
Well, mine
How
was
much HP does
permanently
Rico have
lowered.
at the moment?
Well, I assume all of it, right? I was brought back to life. Or do I have an HP?
I suspect you have an HP.
Hi, my name's Anne HP.
And I only have 15, so...
Oh, so maybe
Okay.
we should rest then.
We
Because
will
Captain Guy
rest.
Captain is useless on his own.
I think Levy desperately wants to go, like she's ready to fight, but
Rico's going to
she
go
almost died.
rest, and by rest I mean rest as far as Rico's concerned, but he's going to go work on something.
Well, if we
gotta sleep.
rest and everyone else gets the treasure first, we can then just let them do the hard work of finding it
Yes.
and then take it from them.
Yes. I love this.
And obviously
Let
that's
them
not
get
Captain
it.
Guy Captain speaking, that's
No.
player Alicia knowing the team.
Yeah, that's... I like that plan.
Very on brand for you all.
Yeah.
Very
Don't
on
just
brand
steal
indeed.
it.
The most piratey thing.
Yeah. All right. Should we
Okay.
go nap?
So you're gonna have a little disco nap? Okay. So Captain Guy Captain, you go and sleep in your little tiny box because you don't sleep in the captain's quarters because
No,
they're
the
not good
little
enough
dog bed.
for you. Little dog bed. Oh, that's right. You got a little dog bed in the captain's
Yeah,
quarters.
yeah.
That's
I
right.
do.
Captain Guy Captain, you go and sleep in your little crate. You sort of walk around in circles before you eventually decide to settle down. Levy, you go obviously to the captain quarters bed. It's big, it's luxurious, it's
Yeah,
very
she's
comfortable.
starfishes. Like, you could
Absolutely.
fit a couple of other people in easy.
This is a bed that makes a super king look like a single.
Yeah.
And Rico, you go down into your grotty little workshop and start hammering away. Is there anything in particular that you're working on, or are you just kind of flavouring?
There is something very in particular I'm working on that solves
Okay.
an in-game situation
Oh.
and an out-of-game situation.
That's a good point. Sorry, Levy, I've been thinking about this for a little while. Andy has braces of defense, and Levy's like, they're fucking wasted on you right now, bitch. So I'm gonna just take them off Andy and attune
Okay.
to them.
And Andromeda is physically unable to resist.
Yep.
So you may loot her non-corpse.
Yeah. I'm just borrowing them. She can have them back when she wakes up.
Sure. That's fine. Make the additional changes to your defense. Yes, Nikki, sorry, you were saying.
I think I can do this.
Okay.
And
what do it be?
I'm going to be making an apparatus of sorts.
Is it an apparatus of koalish?
It is.
Because if it is, I'm going to be upset with you.
Why are you going to be upset with me?
Because I don't want to keep saying it.
Okay, it's not an apparatus of koalish. It is steel shark. Because I would like to make a metal shark that 2 people can fit in. Because this way, Karis and Rico can be in the shark. I need to find out if I can do this, though. It's an idea I had about 30 minutes ago.
Under what grounds are you going to be trying to make this?
I'm going to see if it's on the list of replicable magic items.
Okay. Is this One Piece? Yes, it could be One Piece, Scott Devilry. Let me have a think.
An apparatus of koalas. It's not on the list. Okay, that's fine. Okay, option 2.
Okay, what rarity item is it?
Oh, fuck knows, pal. I don't know. How would I even Google that? I can't spell any of the words involved.
It's so difficult to spell. It has no business being so difficult to spell. It's a legendary item, so it will take you about 10 years to make if you work on it every single day and roll very well on your intelligence checks.
So I'm not going to do that. In lieu of that...
Why don't you just tie Karis to your back and swim?
Because Metal Shark would have been funnier. It's literally
Metal Shark, Thank you,
Rooney.
You don't know what you're going to make now, do you?
I've got lots of things that I've been making.
Rico, here's the thing. I think you should sleep. Because you look like
I hope
shit.
you're saying this from the other side of the door.
No, she's just yelling it. She's yelling it from her bed.
I'm not listening.
Rico, go to sleep. Go fucking sleep.
I'm going to... I'm going to make I'm going to take 2 grappling hooks and 2 guns and make a double-ended grappling hook gun.
Double-ended grappling hook gun. One for business, one for pleasure.
Yes.
Okay, could you roll me an intelligence check, please? Add your proficiency modifier.
Let's go. Do I technically get expertise?
Hi, Flash. Do you get expertise because of what, sorry?
Because I get expertise when I use my tools.
Oh, yeah, go for it then.
Fucking
Why not?
Why not? So that is 30-30.
Rico, you go downstairs.
Yeah.
You make sure that all of your various knickknacks are where they ought to be in the organised chaos that is your workshop.
I put the grease monkey bucket back. The monkey barrel.
It sits there monkily.
My barrel of monkey.
Barrel of monkey, singular. You get to work on creating this. It actually doesn't take you all that long, given the sort of sheer amount of experience you have with weaponry, specifically guns, and also grapply things, specifically grapplers.
Yeah.
You are able to create this this double-ended, specifically said, grappling gun.
Yeah.
As a normal gun to hit, if you hit a creature, it's going to be a DC 15 Dex save to avoid being grappled. If hit, basically. It'll do 1d4 damage though, because it's obviously not going to be, because it's a grappling hook as opposed to like a grappling harpoon, I'm guessing.
Well, it has a harpoony nature to it, but he wouldn't use that. That part's not the person part. His intention is to bind 2 boats together with it.
That's between you and your god.
I just want to let you know what my goal is.
I appreciate it. That'll be interesting because the rope basically is like a DC 10 strength check to try and break.
It was a DC 10 strength check until I I hardened it. It's got steel. It's got a steel wire core, and it's been oiled.
Fun and short story time. When I was a wee lad and we used to play in playground in primary school, we'd make all sorts of weird made up fantasy game shit. Kind of like we played a lot of Tekken, so we'd do our own version of Tekken, but we weren't allowed to hit each other, so we'd do pretend magic. Anyway, we also played a lot of Pokemon, and one day someone said, "Oh, I'm actually a ghost, so I'm immune to everything." And we said, "You can't be immune to everything." And they said, "Well, actually, I'm not immune to sandpaper, because everyone knows that ghosts are killed by sandpaper." Which is wild. But whenever anyone makes like an addendum to something outlandish, my brain goes, "Oh, what? Like sandpaper and ghosts?" Even now, any game I play that has ghosts in it, there's a little part of my brain goes, "Get the fucking sandpaper."
You have brought that
Just
up
get
in
the
our ghost
sandpaper.
game. That's true.
I have brought it up in a couple of home games before, yeah.
Amazing.
And one day, I will make a character that uses sandpaper to beat ghosts. Anyway, you don't see it in the Ghostbusters. Yeah, all right. I'll allow you to have interspersed some steel ness, some blue steel in the rope. I'm going to give it a range of 120 feet either way.
Love that.
Obviously,
Yeah, in my mind, it's like two crossbows back to back with like a drum of rope in the middle.
Yep, that works for me. If it is attached one end, you will have disadvantage on the other end because it is attached to something.
That's fair.
Righto. Mr. Sandpaper Man.
Please kill these
Standing,
ghosts.
So you do so. I presume Rico does sleep at some point.
Yeah, he does.
Cool. So you spend about 2 hours doing that, Ghost Rico.
Right.
And then you settle down in your own little barrel. I'm guessing you sleep in a barrel?
No,
It
he has a
just feels
hammock.
right.
He has a
hammock.
hammock that's directly over one of the furnaces.
Jesus.
What? There's not a lot of space in here.
He's a masochist.
Yes.
So
feel
you
something.
drift off in your hammock. Warmly. You warmly drift. Levy, you sprawl in your lovely, comfortable bed. Surprisingly dry, given that it's on a boat. And Captain Guy Captain, you curl up in your little dog bed, snoozing away. Keris climbs up the mast and goes to sleep in the crow's nest. Precariously placed, but quite well looked after. Of course, precariously placed.
More like Crone's Nest. Am I
Ah!
right?
I'm Josh. Sorry, you reduced my hit points in the last session. You said, "Until I tell you." Is that now? Do I get them back?
Have I told you?
Well, I just didn't. I want to make sure you hadn't forgotten that they've been reduced.
Alicia,
So I
yes,
wanted to
told you.
make sure I know how much I actually have.
Hit points are still reduced.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that you hadn't forgotten. I wasn't sure if you remembered.
I
So I'd like to check.
I had forgotten. I'm just being shit. Um,
Don't make me seem like a shit player. I want to be
A
helpful.
what? A chit player.
a shit player.
I said
Oh.
shit player. You know that common shit player thing, yeah.
Well, because like chit for chit is a saying, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, chit for chat. Chit for chit.
I mean, I'm not from the
For
south,
tat?
so
No, that's tit for tat. It's chit for chit.
Chit for chat.
No,
I've
it's
not
chit for
heard shit for chit before. What is that?
chit, not chip. Chit.
Is that a very specific regional thing?
No.
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
Oh, so
don't know
Josh
what
hasn't
this is.
either. Okay.
No,
I'm pleased I'm not alone.
I haven't got a bloody clue. Not a bloody clue, my dear. Not a bloody clue.
Like chit is like an owed sum of money. Like you get like a chit, like it's like a piece of paper that says so and so owes you money. It's like an IOU. So like
I feel like they might talk about it in Brooklyn Nine-Nine now.
it's a crime thing a lot.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think Gina owed Jake something and they said it was a chit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an IOU.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from where crime happens a lot, so
I'm from crime based.
yeah.
So
See, Scott, that I think they have the same like source.
I see.
No, chit is a crime thing. Yeah, it's like an owed amount.
So, fun fact, I cannot for the life of me, work out why I reduced your...
The shadow did it.
Yeah,
I assume it's using some kind of buffed spectre ability, and I think that's...
No, fuck. I'd homebrewed it. I'd homebrewed this entire encounter, and I'm looking at something that I used to base it on, and I'm still trying to work it out. I can't work it out. Yeah, you have a long rest. Your maximum hit points reset.
Thank you.
However, Captain Guy Captain,
Yeah.
you go to sleep in your little dog's bed.
Oh no.
Big dog,
And,
small bed.
Big dog, small bed. And you find yourself walking through a forest. And it's the forest that you were walking through earlier today.
Oh no.
You see the mushrooms around, and you hear just sort of in the distance, "Hey! Hey!" Occasionally, something just zooms past you, levitating off the ground. You suspect it's a dog with the face of a man. And you see this cottage in front of you. And you've got a bit of paper in your hand. And it just says eviction notice. And you walk up to this cottage, and you step over the threshold, and there's no one home. The door is burnt to cinders. And in fact, the entire house is kind of smouldering. But you see this gem on the pedestal with the ritual circles around it. And Captain Guy Captain, you walk over to this gem, and just like before, you kick or you scuff the ritual circles, these glowing green sigils on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And last time that happened, all of your clothes started talking. This time you feel a surge of energy move through you. You feel like all of your hairs stand up. And then there's just this thunderous force that erupts from you. And then there's these hands that just fly out of you as well. Thousands of skeletal hands just sort of pinging out of you, grabbing at everything on the wall, starting to tear this place apart. And then you turn and you see Captain Guy Captain, and you extend your hand towards him. And you and Captain Guy Captain shake hands. And as you do, you realize you've got this strange look in your eye. And this guy is your friend. And he's shaking your hand because you're his friend.
Yeah.
And then there's just this burst of electricity that arcs between the two of you. And you feel powerful. Congratulations, Captain Guy Captain. You have just earned yourself a level of Wild Magic Sorcerer.
Oh my god.
It's fucking wild magic.
It's Rico rigging that weapon convinced Captain Guy Captain that he has magic within him, and it's unlocked something deep in his psyche that he is actually magic.
I didn't unlock shit. It's like Mike's
What have you
special stuff,
done?
or the magic rock that whoever it is gives Ron in Harry Potter. The liquid luck, whatever the fuck it is. It's all in
Oh
there.
yeah.
So it's all up there.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Rico takes no blame for the actions.
Someone somewhere knew this would happen, and it's why Captain Guy Captain has the life he has. He wasn't meant to unlock it.
Oh god, he's like, Captain Guy Captain is too dangerous. He needs to live a mundane and shit and sad life.
Yeah.
This is what happens if Captain Guy Captain feels powerful.
Yeah, like you can't let him feel powerful.
Oh god.
Bloody.
Oh yeah, me.
You're in a room,
Oh. Right.
and this room has a table in the center of it. And there are two chairs one side and one chair the other side. The room is grey. There's a single barred window letting in some light. And there are some little arcane fires floating in the corners, just giving enough light so everyone can see. You've got like a little glowing orb in your hand, that you're using to shine a beam of light onto the face of someone who's sat in a single chair. One side of this room has a huge mirror in which you can see yourself and your partners, although you can't quite make out their faces. Or your partner, singular. You can't quite make out their face. There's a person, and you're asking them questions, but they're not answering. You know this is linked to something big and something important, but they're just not giving up the juice. Your colleague turns to you and says, I think we gotta put the screws on them. And like a telltale game, what do you do?
Oh, putting the screws on them? What have I got? What tasty things do I have? Levy has Mind Sliver, and I think she uses it to like really get inside their mind and like appear in them so they can't escape from her.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd have gone old school. Flathead screwdriver into the gums and twist.
Oh, babe, not.
Yeah, but that's because your character uses screwdrivers.
Yeah.
In this, I am the screwdriver.
Yes, you are, exactly. So you focus and you send this sort of sharp point of psychic force into this person's head. And then they look up at you and they say, why are you doing this? And you recognize your physical dad.
Oh.
Levy's physical father. Not a demon daddy.
Not demon
physical,
daddy. Actual daddy.
Actual, like, biological father.
What do I know what I'm looking for from him?
Roll me a wisdom check. Apparently I'm very booming and echoey.
I'm seeing if I'm doing a little reduce on our end to see if that's it.
Might be echoey. Oh, just a straight wisdom.
Insight. Wisdom insight.
Oh, it's all the same. 16.
16. You're trying to work out what it is that he's not telling you. And you think about it, and you look at his face, and you look at your partner. And the person you're stood next to is Demon Daddy.
Oh.
And it seems like there's one person from your life that's missing here.
Mom?
Trying to work out where your mum is.
Yeah, where is she?
Where is she? At this point, your demon father turns to you and says, well, pet, doesn't look like this canary's gonna sing.
Alright. Well, what now? I want him to sing! Daddy, make him sing!
You say this, Demon Dad's, like, blue skin glows faintly aquamarine, like his scales kind of glisten. And you see, like, the spikes on his hands start to arc with electricity. And then you hear... roll me a perception check.
14.
14. You hear a dull thudding coming from behind the mirror.
Oh. Can I look over at the mirror?
You just see a reflection.
Oh.
But it's like someone's knocking on it from the other side.
Can I go up to the mirror and yeah, I'm gonna do that test of like if it's a two-way mirror thing. Like see if I can.
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
Come on, Levy, you are done. 11.
11. It does appear to be a two-way mirror, but you can't quite make out who's behind it.
Levy's gonna put her hands on it. I don't know if this would work, but she's gonna try and shatter it by casting Shocking Grasp.
Oh, shocking grasp.
I don't have shatter. If I did.
Levy, you channel this thunder, this lightning through your hands, and it courses across the silver screen. And you see as the lightning sort of arcs up and branches out, and then it cracks, and it shatters. And in front of you, you see... So you know how tieflings are part infernal, part mundane?
Yeah.
You see a version of yourself that exists without the infernal. And you remember, now that you think back, and you see reflected in her eyes, this wholly infernal version of yourself. And as you realize this, you feel like it might be too little too late as you start to feel the lightning energy course through you. And you're woken up by the sound of a thunderbolt in the sky
Oh, fuck.
as a storm gently rocks the ship.
Oh, fuck.
Christ.
And
Oh no.
you've all had a long rest
But
as you hear coming from the island, the far island, you hear the sounds of voices as this storm starts to blow a hoolie around you. Again, your sails are down, your anchor is down, you're not at any risk of going anywhere. But occasionally there are just these crashes of thunder. Everyone roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna say, does this feel like a normal one or like a?
Ooh. Perception. I don't. That's a 2 for a CGC.
Oh, CGC. 18.
Bringing
for
in the big rolls.
Levy.
17 for Rico.
Captain Guy Captain, you are asleep. You are wearing your Thunder Buddy jacket. You feel protected.
Oh, my clothes probably told me a bedtime story. That's nice.
They almost definitely did. In fact, your hat is probably just like making white noise into your ears.
Oh, is it ASMR?
It's ASMR, yeah. It's ASMR.
No.
Copyright Joshua Gould 2021. Rico and Levy.
Yes.
Levy, you're woken up by what you thought was a thunderbolt, thunder crash, and Rico, you're...
Karis
I
got
think Rico never properly sleeps. Oh yes, what did Karis get?
Karis got a 20, I think, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay.
Dirty 20.
Other way.
Well, everyone else
No, oh
is...
fuck no. Absolutely not.
No?
She's got a dirty 30.
Dirty 30? Fuck.
She's in the crow's nest, to be fair.
Exactly. Rico and Levy, you thought it was a thunderbolt, and then you listen out, and it sounds like cannon fire, but like big cannon fire. Like huge cannon fire. Like, Rico, you've had special dreams about cannon fire this loud. And what you guys... Oh, well, I won't tell you what Karis knows, because none of you are Karis. But Karis definitely saw everything.
But Nikki is Keris, so Nikki has to...
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Nikki's just rolling for Karis.
Yeah, I'm
telling me what Karis does.
I'm just doing dice. And maybe if we're in combat, but it's all
If there's combat.
Okay. But it's just if Keris would come down and get us or not, but I guess we're all... Well, I'm not
I
awake.
mean, Levy would get up and... It would be like a kick, but not like in a rude... not in a usual rude way.
you better kick the dog.
No! I'm gonna kick Captain Guy Captain. Just to wake him up, just like in a panicked, like, get up, and then run out.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, Black Friday sale, what? No? What? Okay, sorry. Bed
Run
dream.
out.
You
Nice
capitalist pig. Great. Thanks. Captain, as Levy kicks you, you feel strong. You feel in control.
That's weird. Don't like that.
No, I know. And also your clothes go, hey, don't do that. It's not very nice. I don't like to be kicked. I was getting nicely creased in this dog bit. Why is the dog hair in it? Levy, you dash out. And you see
Rico comes up,
Keris.
but we'll be
And
slow.
Rico comes up. You see Keris scuttling down the stairs. I imagine she doesn't come down it backwards. She probably does it forwards and down.
Oh god.
Like a Resident Evil villain.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. No, thank you.
Scrabbling down like an awful little thing. I can't do the Keris voice, so I'm just going to do an approximation. There is an explosion on the new island. It is from something inside that temple. It's why they're yelling.
Do we think the treasure exploded, or maybe is it protecting the treasure?
Keris shrugs.
Well, we should get going, right? Come on.
Yeah, Captain will start pulling up the anchor.
Yeah, and Levy's gonna start doing her storm thing and getting the sails up so we can go.
Oh, you do so. You do that thing. Boom, bitty, bang, bang, bang. Do your thing. Boom, de bang, bang. And you head off on your merry way. Heading towards this island, you unveil the sails, and they very quickly fill with wind. Levy, you don't have to do much, but you can still direct the winds as you're known to do. It's very cool. Every third gust of wind you save to making your hair look extra cool. Captain, you feel as though you are steering the ship, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Rico, what are you doing while the ship heads towards the island?
Prepping bombs.
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 Okay. Roll me an intelligence check, please. Add your expertise.
Fucking let's
Because
go.
there's no way you don't have expertise in this.
Yeah, there's just fully not. 24.
Cool. Roll me a d12.
Oh, God. How many bombs? 2.
You have made 4 bombs.
4 bombs. Love
They
that.
are equal to a fireball.
Oh.
Oh shit. You should have been making them the whole time.
I mean, you know.
Love that.
That's just an arbitrary decision that I've made.
Yeah.
Congrats.
I love a fireball. As Josh has come to learn.
But they are, to all intents and purposes, an improvised throwing weapon, so they have a range of 20 feet.
Oh, they don't.
These do.
Oh, no, they have a range of how far can the rat I'm going to strap them to go.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, all of that. You ass.
No. I'm not going to use a rat. I'm going to use my invincible capuchin monkey to throw them.
Okay.
The monkey has the bombs.
Very well.
Safest hand on the boat.
Just so you're aware, or 60 feet at disadvantage. So if you want to risk, not hitting them or hitting your
not at
mark,
all. Monkey has bombs.
make your way towards the island. Captain, roll me an intelligence check plus your proficiency modifier, please.
Oh, well.
If you want to do so at advantage, you may. For a cost.
I was literally just about to see what the deal with that was. I won't roll with advantage. That's a 15.
15. Cool. The boat seems to be in pretty... Yeah, I know, Scott. The boat seems to be going exactly where you want it to go.
Good boat.
It seems to be unfettered by the winds and the waves. as if steered by your determination and your determination alone.
Yeah.
Captain Guy Captain, there's one thing you do every morning
Poop.
before you get up, before you leave
The calendar.
office. The calendar.
Oh, shit.
You've not done it yet.
This shit feels like it's steering in the right direction, though.
It does, yeah. It feels as though Levy could probably take over and it would be fine.
Yeah, I can watch.
Yeah, Levy, will you take the wheel just like for like 1 minute and I'll be right back.
All right, if you got shits again, that's fine.
He
just kind of looks a bit sad. No. He's going to run downstairs and go to the calendar.
You
Kara
do.
says something witty like, "He should just stop eating all the cheese." That sounds like something
Okay.
Karis would say. It's not witty. I don't know why I said witty.
Yeah.
Captain Guy Captain, you run downstairs, you grab a red marker that you've been using to cross dates off on your calendar. You look at the wall that has these 10 annual calendars on them.
Oh, no.
What's that?
No, keep going. I think I might know what you're going to say.
And you flick through your 10th calendar that you're on. You flick through, flick, flick, flick. And you see that on your calendar you've got 3 squares left.
Oh, 3. I was like, oh.
Oh, it's nearly
Okay.
Christmas.
Oh, shit.
That's it. Same difference.
And you put a red X. And now there are only 2 squares left.
You can see that the X's on the early calendars were quite like straight, sharp lines, whereas now they're a bit like shakier as he realizes that he's running out of time and he needs the sale. Cool. 2 days. 2
Yep.
days. No worries.
If you guys want to roll me some sort of history check, you may.
Nah, I'm
or you
good.
can just intuit what you want to intuit.
Honestly, Rico couldn't give a shit.
I rolled a 15, which isn't bad for Levy.
15.
That's nice.
Levy, you can roll advantage actually,
Oh.
because you live in the same room as these calendars.
I do. I rolled the same number twice. 15.
So you double that, right?
Levy, you know that Captain Captain always crosses off one day in these calendars. He's done it since you gave him his little dog's bed. And you remember that the boat has a warranty of 10 years.
Okay. What else would Levy know/understand? Does she
That
know?
these calendars are being used to track how much of the warranty is left.
Okay, so if the warranty runs out, we just don't have to buy it, right?
You would know that it just means that the warranty's run out, which means it won't be replaced if you buy it.
Oh, so we need to buy it before.
If you buy it before the warranty runs out,
you can get a new boat.
then Captain Guy Captain will have made a successful sale. If you don't buy it before the warranty runs out,
Captain
Guy
Captain has stolen a boat.
He has stolen a boat.
We're 2 days away from him becoming a criminal.
But wait. How do we get a new boat?
We
I
buy
don't
it
want a
on the
new
last
one.
day,
This one's great.
Yeah.
insure it, and then commit insurance fraud.
Yes, love that. Okay.
You guys are the worst.
Yes,
You guys are the
Josh.
fucking worst.
Yes. It's how can you be terrible, god-awful pirate people when the actual real-world standard for terrible, god-awful pirate people is pretty fucking horrific.
Yes,
Meaningless,
absolutely.
victimless crimes. And also some victim crimes, but they're different.
I think at the worst, sorry, you guys are just chaotic neutral.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not evil. We don't want to hurt people. We just want to take their stuff.
Yeah, Ash.
Flash, why are you pretending not to hear this
She's
conversation?
an insurance broker.
Well, that's a you problem, not an us problem.
George,
Yeah, it probably says something that my first go-to was insurance fraud.
Insurance fraud, yeah. You can come in next season as an insurer, Flash.
Captain Guy
Fine.
Captain's boss.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I was
love
thinking it
it.
was more going to be like Duel of the Fates between the salesman and the insurance broker. Just like a really pathetic slap fight. Captain Guy Captain, you have completed your task.
Great. He's just gonna say a little prayer to the sales gods and run up, kind of gently touch the sticker as he goes past, and go back to the wheel.
Sticker's stuck to his sweaty palm.
Don't you
Runs
dare.
upstairs.
Roll me a d20, Alicia.
Oh, don't say that. Add anything?
Your con mod, please.
Oh, but is that a 4?
4 total.
Yeah. Wait, hang
Captain
on.
Guy-
What is this a bad? Should I roll with advantage?
This is a sweat check, baby.
But does sweat mean the sticker will come? I mean, I sweat all the time, and Captain Guy Captains touches the sticker a lot.
Take the advantage.
Yeah, I'll roll with advantage. I'm scared.
Okay. If you want to roll, you're going to use your Tides of Chaos to roll
Yeah.
with advantage. And if you want to roll again, you'll have to roll on the Wild Magic table.
If I want to
Roll
use it again,
advantage
you mean?
Again, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's your roll advantage?
That's an 11.
An 11. Well, you were looking to beat 10, so that's good. As Captain Guy Captain, you run towards. Well, you finish crossing off your thing, and your hands do get a bit sweaty. Like the anxiety is like, oh shit! I've only got 2 days for these. And you go to touch the sticker as you always do as a ritual, and actually your clothing goes. Oh mate, your hands are quite sticky. You don't want to touch your sticker like that. You just wipe it off, and then you touch it as the ritual, and then you go back upstairs. Levy's doing a great job at steering. Levy, roll me a spell ability check, please.
Oh.
I think Rico's going to have armed all of the harpoons and cannony things.
All the double-ended harpoons.
Like adding just my modifier, my spell attack.
Spell ability, just your modifier,
just my
please.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah, absolutely. Even while you're steering physically, you're still able to manipulate the winds and steer things in the right direction. Rico, you're able to, stuff the cannons and the ballistae, and the arcane cannon as well has restored all of its magical slots.
I think Levy is actually very good at steering and all that stuff. It's just she's just a bit lazy, and if Captain
Yeah,
can do
absolutely.
it,
Yeah. She's unconscious competent.
yeah.
That tracks.
Sorry, I'm just reading some of Sweet Poison's messages.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hey, Sweet Poison, that's fucking weird, bruh.
Yeah. That's odd.
You're right, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's odd.
Oh, and thank you
speak
for the
to
compliment
someone-
about my hair. I've only just looked in the chat. I haven't been looking at all.
Anyway,
Yes.
the ship goes forwards, driven by the natural and arcane winds in this strange area as you guys get closer and closer to the island. Yes, just like that. Levy's just going.
that's how she does it. Yeah.
As you approach the island, you again start to hear this yelling. It's not quite as loud as it was before, but it's still definitely there. Also, as you get closer, the temple or the strange building in the middle, like this ziggurat is the word I was looking for. Thank you, Nikki, last week. Gets bigger and bigger, like it seems to loom the closer you get to it. And it starts to really make the ships around it seem small. And what initially looked like a low shrub area around it actually turns to be like a whole tropical jungle. Just like thick trees and shrubs and other plant-based words. You guys think, damn, I wish I had a druid with me.
Damn.
That would have been great.
Or like a rogue who's got good luck survival or something.
Yeah,
just those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Then we've got a sorcerer, an artificer, and a sidekick. Let's go.
I'd watch that show though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 minutes. Captain Guy Captain's star.
Min.
Oh god.
Wild magic.
Oh, love that for Captain Guy Captain.
You've said the people are yelling. We can hear them yelling.
Yes.
What
Are they? Can we see them? Are they fighting each other? Are they fighting things from the temple?
Who's using a telescope? It looks like
am.
Levy is.
I don't
Roll me a
need
perception.
one. I've got
You
goggles.
don't need one. You've got goggles.
I've got eyes of
Rico,
the
you-
eagle, innit, mate?
Oh, you do? Yes, you've got your thumb
Captain's
goggles.
got captain eyes, so you know.
Captain Eyes.
It's like elf eyes, but they're captain eyes. And
What do you
that's
Captain
the,
Eye
you know.
see?
Captain
Yes.
Bird's Eye.
Exactly. I've
He's
got
got
bird's
beady
eye
little fucking
view
eyes.
because I'm a captain.
Levy and Rico roll me a perception check. Karis roll me a perception check as well at disadvantage. Not that it matters because she's a fucking rogue. And Captain Go Captain, disadvantage, please.
Karis got a 30. Rico got a 13.
Karis got a 3-0. Rico got a 1-3. Karis got that at disadvantage. Fuck me. Captain Go Captain got a 7.
This
Levy,
one
what
was
did
an
you get?
18, though. You never know.
I got an 18.
18. Lovely. So, Levy, you listen out for these voices, see what's going on. It sounds like they're fighting each other, and like you hear classic swashbuckling noises. You hear like the clanging of swords. Occasionally, you'll hear just like a you suspect there are some spellcasters up there.
Lasers.
You suspect the Sith have done something about it. Captain Guy Captain, it sounds like someone's having a tea party.
Oh.
And Rico, is that a seagull? It's probably a seagull. Somewhere.
I don't care.
Keris, from her vantage point very high up, because being high up helps your ears. She'll sort of yell down, "Hey guys, it seems like the dwarfs, the elves, and the others are all fighting. The dwarfs are using battle axes, which is very strange. Just, you know, extra information.
Are they
It
the
seems
only
like
ones
people.
not using guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And they're all fighting each other. They're not fighting together against something
Sounds like
else.
they're all fighting each other. Yes.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Could we, like, this, with the look of the island, could we, like, moor our boat somewhere else and just,
Yeah.
like, sneak around the...
You wanna-
Does it look like there's somewhere else we could put it?
You want to circle around the island?
Yeah.
I feel like if we can find somewhere else to stop, that would be better, right?
Group nature check, please.
I mean, I feel like Rico shouldn't be rolling this, but he isn't bad.
You should
I'm
be
glad
good
it's
at
a group
intelligence.
roll.
Yeah.
Captain's just like, guys, why don't we just, like, scope for a different entrance? And I got a 3. So I'm hoping that other brains in the group can use my thinking to do some good with it.
Kara's got a nat 1.
Eric's got that one. Nice.
Rico got 14.
Okay, Levy.
Rolling like arms.
I got a 0, baby. I know nothing.
John Smith.
What's Captain Guy Captain's? 3.
It's an intelligence check.
We're
Yeah, but it's also
done.
like nature. Like, I feel I get Rico got a 14, but a Rico's 14 in nature is.
That's because Rico knows what makes things explode, and he knows how explosives will be affected by winds,
Moisture,
and,
air, like air moisture, those sort of things, yeah.
Rico, you think it's probably a good idea to try and find somewhere like where there aren't other people. Actually, this is the first good idea Captain Guy Captain's probably ever had. But you decline to acknowledge it.
Absolutely, absolutely would never. I didn't even give him a fucking compliment. He's become a sorcerer, so it's dangerous to say anything nice. So
That's true.
We don't know that yet.
Everyone else, you put your minds and eyes together to try and find the best place to park the boat. You try and sort of circle around the island, and actually you don't get too far around the edge, and you see it's like a little cove. It seems like a really good place to leave the ship. Seems like a very good place for the ship to go. This ship, that place, oh yeah.
cool.
Perfect. Let's go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna arm my bomb. Do you remember in I think it was maybe episode 2 where I clarified that I had a bomb on the ship that if I wasn't back on the ship in enough time,
Yes.
it would go off.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Just reminding everyone.
I remember that. I remember the heaven help me, I'll blow this whole place to kingdom come conversation, yes.
That's almost every conversation that Rico has. You're right there, sir. How's your day been? I have a bomb. I have at least 3 bombs. Like, just...
I'm not enjoying this conversation. I will kill both of us.
Rico, the way it goes, did you enjoy your meal, sir? You too. Rico blows up the whole place.
I said that to someone the other day. They said, enjoy your meal. And I said, yeah, thanks, you too. Fuck.
Yeah. Rico would have done an arson. Yeah. Rico
Arson.
done an arson.
1 star, boom.
Does this
Yes,
cove look
Alicia.
like it's big enough for the boat? It's not going to like damage the sides or damage the
definitely.
bottom.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fit. Yeah.
Like a glove.
This looks like you guys are going to be able to leave the boat here and everything's going to be completely fine.
Perfect.
A really safe place to put
Done.
the boat.
Done. Perfect. We're nailing this. We're going to go in. We're just going to sink in, grab the treasure, and we'll leave before they've even realised. It's going to be perfect.
Grab the thing, outrun the boulder. Lovely.
And you know, treasure will make a great, payment for the ship too.
Down
We
payment.
accept treasure as a
Oh,
form
you
of
do?
payment.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. We
Wait.
don't accept American Express though, so don't
No.
ask.
Of course.
Don't accept it.
What's America?
On account of the fact that America doesn't exist.
Exactly. People try and give us American Express, and we say, "What the fuck is that? Can't take it."
Bold of you to say us, considering you got hijacked on your first fucking day.
Captain Guy Captain just yes-anded himself into a bad situation.
The worst.
I wanted to make a
Right.
save.
We roll, we get out, and we move towards to flank the battle.
Okay, can I have a intelligence plus proficiency modifier roll from Levy and also Captain Guy Captain?
That's a 21.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Oh, nice. 16 for Levy.
16. Fantastic. The two of you work together to expertly park the ship in this little cove.
Nice.
Left bit.
And you, it's a tight squeeze. There are some really jagged rocks, but you can easily get your boat through there. You take a really good line, it parks up beautifully. Even in all this storm and violent weather, you're able to park the ship in this very secure, safe-looking location.
Keep saying that.
I hate you.
Yeah,
It's
really
making me
safe.
feel very confident in my decision.
Yeah, same. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know what you're on about.
Almost like I feel like I don't need to arm the bomb. Almost.
But you're not gonna, obviously.
I'm going to arm the bomb.
Obviously.
Habits,
Rico
you know.
would.
And as you start to lower the anchor, you realize that the boat is spinning ever so slightly, just clockwise.
It's like one of those garages where you park the car and it goes off and then goes underground and then you can summon your car.
Hang
Yeah,
on, is it heading
except-
towards the rocks?
Except you suddenly realize, as this boat is spinning clockwise, that there is a reason why no one has parked their boats in this nice little safe-looking cove. And that's because there is a whirlpool here. And your boat is currently spinning around in a whirlpool as the winds whip up.
But it's got. You said the sides. It's a really tight squeeze.
To get into the area, yeah. Once
Oh,
you're
I
in there,
see. And it's opened
plenty of
out. Oh,
space.
I thought we were wedged in this thing. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh, well.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's fine. No panic. It's fine. Captain, just steer us out of here.
What if we left the wheel tied really hard the opposite way of the whirlpool? Would that stop the boat moving?
How do you think the wheel works in a ship?
Roll me an
You'd
investigation.
steer it from side to side.
Roll me an investigation or history check, please.
I don't know. I think he's looking at me with such sadness in their eyes.
What? No. Alicia, what do you think a wheel does on a boat?
Steer it.
It steers it.
But what does it do? Like,
Well, I think there's one of those big flat things, isn't there, that
Rudder, yeah.
moves.
And that would do what in a whirlpool?
I mean, we're going to find out.
What
That's
was
a
it
19
A
on
19.
an investigation.
Captain, in the boat's user manual, which you have memorized,
Yeah.
it does advise that you don't use the wheel or rudders in the event of a whirlpool situation. That's in Appendix B. Arguably the most important appendix. On account of the fact that it will void the warranty.
Is there any advice about whirlpools in the book at all?
There is not.
Guys, does anyone have like an anti-whirlpool spell?
Yes.
I feel like we don't want to risk damaging the boat, you know?
Yeah, I've got one.
The boat starts to spin quite a little
Josh.
bit quicker.
Could Rico fire off because there's harpoons on the boat, right?
Yes.
There's 2 harpoons and a cannon, correct?
Yes, the harpoons are at the back, the cannons are in the
Can I
middle, and then there's the
swing
arcane
the
cannon at
harpoons
the front.
round, and then say that this is the entrance to the cove. I want to fire them to either end to align ourselves perfectly,
And then I'll try and
and then we will
propel ourselves out.
because it will align us.
I'm on board. I'm on
You're
board.
going to aim the harpoons into the rock.
At the rocks, the either side, so it's like, so then like,
You're going to try and stick the harpoon in the rock.
yep.
It's gonna work.
Okay. Roll me 2 harpoon gun shots, I guess. They will be at
Can
disadvantage because
Captain
the
Guy
boat is in
Hapton
motion.
Use the help action.
Yes, you absolutely may. Who are
I
you
can
going
just
to
help people as a bonus action. So can I just help Nikki with the harpoons?
Yes, you can.
Did
You
you
can
say
help
disadvantage?
Rico.
Yeah.
Was it disadvantage? The help action from Captain Guy Captain cancels that out.
Okay, so I rolled a disadvantage. I rolled a 15 and a natural 20. That's just on the dice.
Okay. Add your dex to the. I mean, it would have been a 15 if it was a flat roll, so add dex to the 15.
That's 19.
19. Hang on a minute.
Well, you could just have 2 rolls with the 2 harpoons, couldn't you? To negate
I mean,
the
yeah, there's
disadvantage.
2 rolls to 2 harpoons. Yeah, absolutely. So what are those? Both of those rolls, sorry.
A 19, a dirty 19, and a natural 20.
I mean, I don't want to be that
Okay.
guy, but Josh, tell me if I'm wrong. Does that not also mean that they get a d6 to their action?
You get a d6 to the outcome. Yeah.
They get an
We're
extra
not looking to
D6.
roll damage, so it's fine.
It just says to their action. I'm not sure if
Oh.
it is damage or
Oh,
if
so
it's
you
just
actually
to their
you
roll.
get a d6 on top of that as well. Yeah.
Add it to the 15.
That's a 6 on the d6. So that is a 25 and a natural 20, totaling 24.
Cool. These 2 harpoons fly out towards the rocks. They're quite big rocks. They're quite sharp-looking rocks. If you were to examine them for any length of time, you'd reckon they're probably very brittle rocks as well. But you didn't.
Yeah, I
look
don't
too
imagine
active.
we've got a lot of time, but it just aligns us so that we can go full speed forwards. So
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. Absolutely. You fire out these 2 harpoons. They strike the rocks and shatter them.
Wait, shatter the rocks so they're not.
So they
held
haven't
up.
wedged in.
They have not wedged in. They have just shattered the rocks.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
What that is we now have rocks in the whirlpool.
Correct.
guys.
I did keep, because rocks aren't well known for being harpoonable.
These.
What causes a whirlpool? Is it something in the water that we need to like turn off or like
Oh,
do something with?
I don't.
What causes a whirlpool? Would Captain Guy Captain know?
Oh, it's a good question.
Do you
Maybe
have the spell whirlpool?
I don't.
That'd be a nature check or an arcana check, please.
Ryan,
Oh.
are you ready for plan B?
Nature check or arcana. Wait, I can dive in. I can dive into the whirlpool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I got a 19, so an 18.
I got a 9.
Okay.
Levy got
So
an
got-
18.
18, 9.
What is this, sorry?
Arcane or.
Arcana check to see if you can work out where.
Fucking
Yes, Rooney, you're right. Lugia causes whirlpools.
Luigi?
Is Keris arcanery at all?
Chaos could be, yeah.
Karis can get fucked. I rolled a 29.
Nice.
Wow.
There you
I'm
Amazing.
so magic. I'm so magic, and I'm literally made of fucking grease.
We're all magic here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think
I'm full
everyone
magic.
apart from Captain Guy Captain, everyone here knows that whirlpools are caused by a strange interaction by tides happening at different levels. Often it's a rip tide that interacts with a waxing tide, or something like that. I don't know. That's just words.
No, waxing and waning.
Yeah, probably. And that's, a reason why a whirlpool would happen. But this doesn't seem like, to the rest of you, the place that a whirlpool like this would form. Probably made by someone using, like, the control water spell, for example. It feels like an arcane whirlpool intentionally put there by something. Rico. You would suddenly realize that there are creatures out there that weaponize whirlpools.
Yep.
And like their MO is to get a ship somewhere and then trap it in a whirlpool and then fuck you up. But the fucking up hasn't started yet, which is curious.
I feel like Michelle has a plan.
No, I don't. I was just thinking, like...
Because I have another plan.
What's your plan? Levy is ready to like cast alter self and dive in if like there needs to be like stuff done underneath.
Rico's plan is to cast wind wall, and we.
What is that gonna do?
It's 50 foot long and 15 foot high.
Okay.
We get out of the whirlpool and we
We're gonna
jump
fly
the shark.
out. We're gonna jump the shark.
we fucking jump the shark. I create a ramp of wind underneath the boat, and you make us go forwards, and we fucking
Okay.
we fucking.
All right.
It's time to get the sticker, guys. My God.
I shouldn't be allowed to play an artificer. Is what actually.
Because of your creative thinking.
I was thinking you were going to try and find the person who'd cast it and just throw a bomb at them. That's what I thought that Rico was
I thought that as well, but
Yeah,
there
I
we
was
go.
gonna look for the person, but
Okay, you know the phrase "jump the shark."
yeah.
It
I'm
usually
familiar with it, yes.
It means when like a TV show has like done something ridiculous and it's no longer kind of grounded in the fiction of the world. Do you know where that phrase comes from?
Happy day.
Yeah,
Do you know who was on Happy Days?
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Oh god. Oh god, full circle.
Jump the shark! Jump the shark! Jump the
Jump
shark!
the shark, do 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 do. Jump the shark, do 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 do. Jump the shark.
Jump the shark! Right, how are you making us go fast?
I can control the wind, but like
Fucking
I
superb!
can make us move.
Fucking absolutely superb!
I'm getting stressed.
Why?
Time. I don't want to lose the ship. Not yet.
I'm going to cast enlarge on the sails and then cast wind wall underneath us to form a ramp made out of wind.
Right. I can choose the direction of the wind.
And now the sails are extra big, so we're off. This is how science works, and don't argue.
Okay.
Jar. I am.
Can we? I'm loving this plan. Can we at least?
I feel like you're not loving this plan.
I'm scared of this
Because
plan.
the words and your energy were violent.
Can we at least look for maybe where the person is if someone's casting this, or if there's like what's the word, runes and stuff for the spell?
Yeah.
There does not appear to be a person casting it that you can see.
Okay.
The reason why we haven't been fucked up yet is because the person isn't right here, right now.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Right here.
But there must be a range for these spells, right? Or like
not if they've got,
concentration and
not
stuff?
if they've made a thing like a
Yeah, it could
permanent
be like
effect.
a-
Like
Yeah.
it's like, you know how teleportation
Ah.
circle, when you cast it like every day for a year, it becomes permanent.
Yeah.
Maybe they did that. Who knows?
Oh, I
That's why
see.
was
So it
like,
just lives
maybe
there.
There would be runes and stuff to like fuck up.
So. Do.
Otherwise.
So.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to do your plan.
What do you mean otherwise?
Worst case scenario, we're going to have to do Rico's plan.
Yeah.
But also, if you think, like, what if we miss and the boat just flies into the rocks?
Hey,
like,
I tell you what, Captain, you can steer the wheel.
I will, and I will do a great job. You wait.
just the rudder at the back doing this in the air.
Some spells.
I will steer us through the wind.
My favourite, Josh. My favourite thing of this is Josh came up with an encounter. Let's try and solve the encounter. Oh no, it's now become right. How do we solve doing Rico's plan? Because that is the encounter is no longer the worst case scenario.
It's basically just how do I resolve this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It's not me doing. It's not me sitting here doing loads of maths or anything.
Oh no. Right.
I mean, we aren't like due a new ship. Do we just let it go down?
Oh, guys, you don't want to do that because if you damage the ship while it's on a test drive, like, you know, there's different
I know.
rules
You are
when it's on
liable,
a...
to be fair.
Yeah, you guys are liable.
If it's
Oh,
in the
we're
air,
like-
is it technically
Yeah.
a ship?
And if you're steering, is it technically our fault?
Well, it's because, you know, you sign those things when you took it out for the test drive that basically says you're liable. I have to be here for insurance purposes.
Right, of course.
But, like, you know, while you're testing
Captain Guy Captain's got
the
that
boat...
content tattooed on his body.
All
He
right.
absolutely does. In the same way that that man you found at the Last Hope had the map,
Yeah.
Captain Guy Captain has the terms of rental,
I have T's and C's
Yeah.
all over my body.
which is
Right.
tits and Cass.
Okay, either both of you jump in the water because it's funnier that way, or we do Rico's plan.
But what can we just leave the boat spinning? Is that, you know, is
It's
it
gonna
going
go
anywhere
down.
or is
It's
it
gonna-
just
It'll get pulled down.
oh, will it?
Okay.
Captain Guy Captain rolled like a 7 or something ridiculous on his check. He doesn't know. He thinks it's just going to hang out here for
Right.
a while.
Are you two going in the water, or are we jumping the ship out of the cove?
Okay, can
They're the two options.
okay. Well, let me ask Josh. Is there?
Gender is not a binary, but this situation is.
I can't go in the water. My floaties got damaged
Alright,
in the
I-
last fight, so I
I
can't
can-
swim without them.
Right, I can go in. My question is, Levy's understanding of magic and things. Would she go, oh, there will be runes or something somewhere, or is she like, fuck, I don't know how to get out of this?
All magic has a source.
Yeah.
It is difficult to tell if this source is arcane, divine, i.e., natural. It feels as though. Do you have like detect magic or something?
I do.
I don't, but I can ask. Rico, what's the kind of magic? If it's my kind of magic, I might be able to do something. If it's like that, like fancy divine bullshit, I bet it's fucking druidic. I just kick Andy.
What kind of magic is it?
You cast detect magic,
Yeah.
and it feels as though, and this is not the direct reason that detect magic exists, but I think the description for detect magic is wank, so I'll interpret it as I wish.
Yeah.
You get sneaking suspicion that there is somebody at the very base of the whirlpool who is making this magic happen, and they're waiting for whatever this is, this ship, to get sucked down into it.
Someone underneath.
That's the feeling. This feels like someone was waiting to just give you the suck.
Nice.
Right, I'm going in. Have you got a rope or something so you can pull me out?
Rico shakes his head in the negative.
I mean, there's rope. We've got rope everywhere. It's a
There
boat,
was so
you know.
much rope, Rico. You fucking died, and I nearly cried. I
Okay.
can't believe this.
Hey, I'm not in charge of all the rope on the boat.
I'm right. Okay.
Captain Guy Captain just like comes over with his like arms full of rope.
Oh, if Captain Guy Captain thinks he's not going in too, he's got
No.
fucking.
No. Right.
I can't
Wait,
swim
yourself.
without my floaties,
Why?
and my floaties make me float. I can't go under. The
Right.
water gets in my eyes, and I can't see.
We ain't got time.
Tie rope for any race, tied to the boat.
I'm casting alter self on myself, and Levy like sprouts like gills and stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
Captain Guy Captain, roll me a d20.
Why? 11?
I mean, you might be into it, but you'd have to really be forced to.
Be into what? What's happening?
Rope, gills, you name it.
You know,
Oh. I just didn't even focus. Right, I'm with you.
Yes.
DM,
Yes.
can I push Captain Guy Captain into the sea?
Captain God Captain is keeping me safe.
Why?
I'm
Captain
holding the
has
rope.
No, we're tying the rope
And
to
I'm
the ship.
tying,
Sorry.
and I'm tying the rope, and I know Captain's knots.
Me,
gonna pull the rope
me and
up.
Keris.
Yeah, but I think Captain is the strongest.
I'm
I have
quite
a monkey.
strong.
Alright. Oh god. Oh.
Okay, here's the thing. I physically cannot go underwater.
You
Like,
I
float.
also can't swim.
Right.
You
It's
don't need to.
fine.
You just need to sink. I push Captain into the
No.
sea.
Don't, because then I've got to get Captain out as well.
After it's done.
I mean, I will say Captain's instinct would to not, so he would resist any kind of
I
shove.
won't push you in the sea. Right, go on.
Alright. I'm going to do a fancy dive in.
Okay.
I haven't thought this through.
Do you need an
Captain has tied a
acrobatics check,
good rope
please?
to Levy to
Tie
hold
the
on
rope
to.
to the ship.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Acrobatics
hold it,
check,
just hold it
please.
yourself. The sweatiest handed man.
16.
16, Levy, you do a perfect, beautiful dive off the ship into the whirlpool.
Yeah.
Great. As you collide with the water, you see that there are some rocks now spinning around in this whirlpool, as well as a big-ass boat. Can you roll me a strength saving throw, please?
Oh,
I'm gonna be working on Plan D. And I'm gonna get a bag and I'm gonna fill it with the bombs and I'm gonna tie a rope to the handle of the bag and I'm just gonna get ready to fucking yeet it into the center of the whirlpool.
D for
Or
Dendetta.
It's not
We tie-
a natural one, but it's a one.
1. Levy,
There's
you
rocks in
take
the bag as well.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage as the waves knock you around. Is Alter Self a concentration spell?
It sure is. Right, let me roll. I've just got to beat a 10, right?
Yeah.
It'll be too difficult.
Says the woman who can't get a dice in a bowl.
Shut up. That's a 17. So.
Good. That beats 10. Congratulations. You are not drowning. There is no sign of land. Captain, what are you doing?
he's holding on to the rope that is attached to Levy.
And
I'm
you're
assuming there's
current-
like a 2-pull signal for if she wants to come up again.
That was not discussed.
Nope.
That's what Captain's understanding is from boat training.
Okay.
He-
Okay,
he-
fine. You know what?
can't-
Whatever. Fuck you guys.
I mean, we could. If it's at the bottom, what if we just like drop a cannon on them like the anchor we did yesterday?
While Levy's in there.
Oh no, not while Levy's in there.
Also, why
Says the voice of a mysterious.
Why
A cannonball, fuck, not a whole cannon.
That's what the hat said to you. The hat was a sarcastic little Orlando Bloom-esque voice.
Oh, cannon! Rico is filling a bag with bombs and rocks, and he's tying that bag with rope to yeet into the center if Levy fails or runs away.
Great.
That's Plan D.
You-
Your Plan C.
You're able to do that quite easily. Gathering explosives on the ship, not something that's difficult, oddly enough. Levy, roll me a athletics check, please, as you try. You may do so at advantage because of your alter self spell.
Thank you.
As you try to swim in this whirlpool.
Alright. Did you say athletics?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm proficient for some reason. 23.
Nice. You are able to control your body in this whirlpool and avoid the rocks how'd they get there? And you are able to kind of control your movement.
Okay.
And I presume you're going to go investigate just who's the little rascal?
Yeah, I'm just desperately looking for someone who looks like they're concentrating on a spell
Cool.
or doing
Cool.
something. Just if I see anyone, there's fucking lightning coming at them.
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage, please, on account of the fact that it's swirly whirly water. Sandpaper and ghosts.
It's
is
really
a perfect idiom
resonating
for
with
bullshit,
people.
yeah. It really is, isn't it?
Um,
I'm in the zeitgeist.
I
Sorry.
rolled a 21. At disadvantage.
21, perception disadvantage. Nice. You're able to get out of the way of the worst of the foam, the worst of the rocks, the worst of the sandpaper and ghosts. And you are able to see the varmint that is creating this whirlpool
Naughty, naughty.
That was really weird, Alicia.
It
You shouldn't be
fun.
That
doing
was very
that.
strange. That was
We're
like
trying to do a mission and they're
that was
doing
UK sitcom at 6 o'clock on a Friday, kind of weird.
You're welcome.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, she sounded like Sean Paul.
I don't know Sean Paul, so I can't comment on that.
Sean Paul, that guy.
Okay, great. You see, Levy,
Yes.
a creature with it's got green skin and like fins on the side of its head and also on like the top of its head, and it's got 4 arms, a pair of webbed legs, and a long tail out the back.
Okay.
You see a Sahuagin at the base of this whirlpool, and you see 3 other Sahuagin at the base of this whirlpool, all of them ready with their weapons. And then something tingles your scales, your strange skin, and you feel a huge presence looming behind you. And as you turn, you see what can only be described as the skeleton of a giant shark swimming quickly towards you.
Swimming?
Right. Okay.
And we're going to take a break.
Oh no!
Yeah, the wind wall, fucking crazy. Jump the shark.
We would have
Hey.
smashed into the rocks and then just been in the whirlpool all together.
Yeah.
No, who knows? We could have succeeded.
No, it's fine. I'm just going
It's
to have a
true.
little chat and tell them no.
Chat.
Yeah.
Also, Sahuagin is honestly the first time I've ever even heard of that.
They're
pronunciation.
horrible and I hate
No.
them.
I love them.
I call them Sawagin.
Sawagin.
How is it spelled? I don't think I've ever seen the word.
Sahuagin. I call it Sahuagin because when I read it, I didn't know what it was. And D&D Beyond, or whatever it was that I was using at the time, has a little speaker next to it, and you click it, and it gives you Matt Mercer's voice pronouncing it. So that's what I go with.
Sahuagin.
Never take the mick up somebody for mispronouncing a word. They may
Absolutely
have learnt it.
not.
They may have learnt it from Reading. We'll see you in a minute.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Sahuagin 1. There we go. We are actually back now.
There you go.
The joys of studio mode. Hey, gang.
Hey, gang.
We're back.
Pew, pew, pew.
Everything's
Gang, gang.
fine.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah.
Cats?
It's
Cats the
fine.
musical.
Yeah.
Cats the movie, the musical, based on the poem anthology by C.S. Lewis.
McCavity's a mystery.
It wasn't C.S. Lewis.
I was going to say, I didn't want to correct you. I was
J.R.R.
like,
Tolkien.
"Sir."
Isn't it mad that we haven't got a Jabberwocky musical, but we got a Cats musical?
There is a Jabberwocky musical. It's called Every Time I Have Diarrhea.
Every time you have diarrhea, it goes, beware the Fromundus
Don't-
Bandersnatch
Oh. Not again.
and the Jub Jub birds. Yeah?
Hang on, do you know the Jabberwocky off by heart?
Yeah,
He does, yes.
Look at him.
Oh,
That is
that's
the
really
only
endearing.
interesting thing about Nikki.
Why is that endearing? It's a good
Do you know
poem.
what? I just would have never have expected it from you.
Why? Why, Alicia? Go on. Finish our thought. Go on.
You
No,
come
there is
from
genuinely
crime.
no reason, but of all the things you could have said to me, I know the Jabberwocky poem off by heart would not be anything that I would have ever thought.
Why?
I think it's a valid statement.
What
I don't really know anyone that knows any poetry off by heart, to be honest.
No, I
Yeah, it's
don't.
fair.
Like, I feel like you have to make a conscious effort to memorize a poem.
Yeah.
But
Like,
his
songs can get stuck in your head, but you have to consciously learn a poem.
His Vorpal sword went snicker snack. No?
You can't say that anymore.
Sounds like
Nikki.
you're having a stroke, honestly. It's just...
Might have let you say that in the old days, Nikki, but that's a slur, so you can't say that.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. With jaws that bite and claws that snatch? No?
No,
And the Jub Jub bird? And the Fromundus Bandersnatch?
no.
What's brilliant in the slidey toe? These
how
the
you
Gar
wanna
and Gibble in the
describe-
lobby? Or
how
Minty
you
with the
wanna
Mora
describe
Groves and the
Michelle's
Bony Rats Up
Bandersnatch
Daddy?
is your business, not mine.
No, I'm out. I'm
We
out.
never studied it at school either, so I have very...
T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot wrote the poem anthology for cats.
T.S. Eliot is the
Yeah.
word tortoise backwards.
No.
No, it's not.
It took
I had to-
it fucking-
honestly.
it fucking took you-
I'll tell you what.
I
you
spent
get
time
rid of the
reversing
S-
it and then
if you get rid
realised
of-
that T.S. Eliot would end in a T, and of course that can't be tortoise because tortoise ends in an E.
If you get rid of the S though, it does spell toilet backwards.
My favourite bit is for a minute, for like a hot second, for a minute, everyone went, oh wait. I nearly fucking got you.
I love a palindrome. I think they're amazing.
Race car is a palindrome.
It is.
Yeah.
And so is
Is there-
Race
there's a-
War. No. Wait.
There's a great album by a band called Reuben called Race Car is Race Car Backwards.
Yeah.
Go listen to it.
Oh.
And then Taco Cat is one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go hang a salami, I'm a lasagna hog is another one.
Yeah.
Yep. It's because Weird Al Yankovic did an entire song made out of palindromes.
Palindromes. He's a
Nice.
Weird
It's
Al
called Bob.
Yankovic is a genuine and actual treasure. Poop is one.
Poop is one, thank you,
Here's the
Scott
fun behind the
Devery.
scenes for the PvP tournament. I revealed to everyone that a little thing about when you say the word poop, your mouth makes the same shape as your butthole does when you poop. And the same goes for explosive diarrhea.
No, weirdly,
We had-
my butthole makes the entire poem of Jabberwocky.
Oh wow! So twas brilling in the slidey toadies, the Gar and Gibble in the Wobby, all mimsy with the Borogroves and the Mummy Rats out. Krabby, there's a shark. The shark.
Yeah,
didn't know. There's a shark.
That's exactly what my butthole looks like when I'm having a bad IBS moment.
Sam's gonna come all the way down from Scotland and punch me.
I condone this. No.
God.
In the butt.
No, don't. punch
Okay.
me.
So last time, you guys beefed a check to try and find a safe place to leave your boat,
Yeah.
and as such, consequences.
Oh no, the
Levy's
music got scary.
sorry, Flash. Levy's gone down to the bottom of a whirlpool, sin for Sahuagin, and then has been advanced upon by a giant skeletal shark. Everybody roll initiative. Everybody roll your dice. Everybody roll initiative for Wicked Slice.
Nice.
Hey, that rhymed.
It did. Can I have one from Rico, please?
13.
13. Captain, go Captain.
also got 13.
Ooh.
It's not cute, but that's the only thing we have in common. Don't try.
Rico, what's your dex score, please?
Not as high as
4.
mine.
Your dex score is 4.
Oh, my dex modifier is 4.
What's your dex score?
I don't fucking know.
You were just on it.
Well,
No, it
find
wasn't.
that.
I've got 2 character sheets. All right, because I've got character sheet in front of me. It's 18. Your butt.
Okay,
I've
Captain Go
got
Captain.
13 with Keris.
What's your dexterity score, please, Captain Go Captain?
20.
Okay. Just bear with me for a
Why do you
second.
look so surprised?
Because you're Captain Guy Captain.
Yeah, wait, how
Yeah, but
strong
I'm-
is Captain Guy Captain? Just ask.
I'm
her for
also a
prize.
captain of a ship, you know. I've got to be dexterous. I've got to steer this boy.
Yeah, and I'm
How
sure,
strong am I?
sure Queen Liz's law signing arm is fucking well and truly strong, yeah?
I
You're a
am
figurehead.
+3 to strength. I'm 16.
All right, Captain.
Keris, what's
Keris got a 13, but her thing is also 20.
Captain Go Captain, you going to go before or after Keris?
After.
Too late.
4.
Yes,
Ready?
yeah.
15.
That's a lot of 13s.
That
She
is a
said
lot of
15.
13s.
Yeah, I said 1-5.
No, I know. I'm
Oh,
just saying
okay.
there's a lot
That's
of 13s.
If I can go before Keris, because then I can help Keris.
Like me when I'm
Before
in a hall of mirrors. So I'm saying, wow, that's a lot of 13s. You want to go after? You want to go before Keris?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, top of the round, Lavina Payne.
Oh,
Are you going to bring it? You've
Um,
got four. You've got 4 fishy people and 1 skeleton fish.
Okay. Levy doesn't know what they speak, but she knows it's primordial and is gonna hope. She's gonna hop between primordial and common, hoping they understand her, and turn to the sour green or whatever their stupid name is.
Fishy boys. You call them fishy boys.
The
it's fine.
fishy boys, and say, "Right, you listen to me right now, yeah? I will take every single drop of moisture out of this cavern and out of your fucking bones if you don't leave us alone and stop this fucking whirlpool. Also, if that thing comes and bites me, I'm gonna make a new fucking boat out of it. Alright?
Roll me an intimidation check. Do so at disadvantage, please.
Oh. Boo.
Seasons don't fear the moisture.
27.
7.
Yeah.
Good lord.
She crazy.
She's
Actually, they can't roll successfully against that.
To be fair, bitches be crazy. And by
Bitches
bitches, I
do-
mean specifically Levy.
Bitches do be crazy. It do be like that.
It do be.
Levy, they look as though they can't understand what it is that you're saying,
I'm hoping
but your
they're
action,
getting my
like,
threatening
it
gestures.
seems to like get the message across. Would you like to do anything else in your turn?
Well, is that my action or is that free? Is my
I'll say it's free because you just did such a good job. It'd be a shame to waste it.
Okay. And then, oh, how many people can I hit with this? Let's do a 4th level charm person and try and charm them all as well.
Okay.
Ooh. Spicy.
Yeah, they count as persons, so they have to do a roll, a wisdom saving throw.
Got to be an 18.
A sausage roll.
Got to be an 18, you say.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a very short encounter. Every single one of
Wow.
them failed.
Wow. Yes, yes, yes.
They're not the most wisdomous, it would appear. Okay, they look at you, Levy, after you yelled at them, and then they all just sort of smile benignly, just like. It's great. Charmed by you until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Yeah.
Regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature know it was charmed by you. Good. The shark is not currently charmed on account of the fact that it's not a person. Okay. That's your action. That's some speech. You got anything else?
I don't.
Okay.
That's
Great.
me. I'm just ready
Captain,
to
go
get
Captain.
eaten.
You sad little man.
So Captain Guy Captain sees this. I assume we can see the skeletal shark
Nope.
just like in the water.
Nope.
Oh, we can't see it at all.
Nope.
Well then.
It's obscured by the water tornado.
Can I use my action to make a perception check into the water to see if I can see Levy?
Yeah, go on then.
That's a 17.
Wow. Plus what?
Plus nothing. I'm Captain Guy Captain. Of course it's plus nothing.
I thought you had wisdom. You look over the side, and you can just about make out the purple and vaguely crackling form of Levy against the bluey-greeny water.
So I can see Levy.
Yes, because she stands out by her colour.
Okay. I guess as a bonus action, I'll just be like, oh, Keris, you're doing a great job, and that's the help action for Keris if they want it.
It's Keris' turn.
Karis is going to climb up to the crow's nest and hold their action to shoot something dangerous when it appears.
Vague, I like it.
They're readying to ready.
Rico! Rico!
Rico,
Grease.
I've still got detect magic up. Do I detect this shark to any degree?
No. No, you don't detect the shark to any degree.
I'm just sort of a bat.
All right. Levy, you see as all four of these Sahuagin turn to you, smiling nicely, smiling kindly and politely. And they look up towards the shark as well, behind you. The one that's controlling the whirlpool sort of turns to you and has a look on its face as though it's like, oh my god, oh I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And you see as it sort of looks at what it's doing and then looks at you, and then it looks at its hands and it pulls out like a little shell that it just kind of rubs in its own hands, and then it puts them in its ears. And it does like a hand motion asking you to repeat what it was that you said. But it's like kind, and the whirlpool stops.
Oh, amazing.
Next in the order, as I'm just going down.
Sugar, there's a massive fucking bone shark.
Bone shark. Bone shark. Great. There's the other Sahuagin there. There's one that's got like a long, wavy sword, kind of like a flamberge. There's this one that was controlling the whirlpool that's kind of got like monks' druidy robes on. There's one that's kind of got like a big staff that looks like it's got shark's teeth stuck into it. And there is one that has a trident. That is the easiest way to define which is which. The one with the sword and the one with the trident both sort of just step back and look at each other as though to say, what were you doing that for? I wasn't doing anything, it was all you. And they turn to you and they give you like, it seems like a friendly, positive gesture. Hard to say what. And the one with the staff just sort of bonks herself on her head. And she says to you, she says to you,
I'm so sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Levy, it's so good to see you again.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Magic.
Right.
Magic says the DM.
Yeah, fair.
You feel the shark behind you, like the shadow of the shark, turn away and move towards the ship.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Levy, it's your turn.
All right, excellent. Then I'm just going to turn and speak to them because one's got shells in his ears and one just said something to me, right?
Yeah.
Larry's like, look, not a problem. It's not a problem. You want to know it was me. Obviously you understand who I am, and you know that it is not good for you to be an enemy of mine if you like to live. Yeah? So that's my boat. I'm gonna go back up to my boat, and you're gonna let us leave. Yeah? Because otherwise it's gonna be a mess for everyone, and you really will be, sleeping with the fishes. Alright?
The one that casts tongues on itself and the one that casts the language one, comprehend languages, both laugh at your very funny joke that you made. And the one that put the shells in its ears looks at the shark, and the shark just sort of, you get like a radiant like "aw" from the shark.
There's other boats you can go and attack.
Yeah.
Oh, there are other boats that could go and attack.
And they, you guys are out of initiative.
As I'm swimming away, seeing that the shark looks really sad, I'm just gonna be like, oh, but there's there's these other boats out there, real bad people. You can attack them all day if you like. And I just described the other 3 ships for them.
Roll me a perception check. Not perception, persuasion.
Oh, I can't intimidate.
At advantage because they regard you as a friendly acquaintance.
Oh.
Friendship is magic.
Oh, that's not as good for me. 18, though, still.
1 sec.
It's fine.
I think 18 is pretty good.
Yeah, 18's fine.
But it could be more.
That's fine.
They briefly discuss with each other, and they 3 of them are discussing it in this weird language that you can't understand. But the one that casts tongues, you understand exactly what they're saying, despite how the magics work. And you kind of gather that they're like, well, shall we? I mean, we set this trap. We did set the trap. But what if we set a trap under those other boats? Yeah, big trap. Yeah, big trap. Many things. Yeah. Help our friend Levy. Yeah.
Your good friend Levy. Yeah.
And it seems as though you have persuaded them to leave their safe little little cove to go and harass the ships on the coast.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm worried.
Smashed it, Levy.
I just come like flying out because Levy can fly, and like done it, problem solved.
What was it, Levy?
Don't worry about it. There may be a bony shark and some little scaly men we do need to fuck up in about an hour though, because they will not like me so much then. But for now, we can go if you want.
So we've got an hour before we need to be back here ready to defend the ship.
No, are we going to sail out?
Are we?
Oh, right. I thought were safe to park it here for now. But we can go out, absolutely.
I can ask them, but it might be all right. We could probably park here. Do you want me to go down and ask them?
I mean, you've only got a limited amount of time on each person, right? So if we're
An
going to stay
hour.
here, we might as well just fucking beans into the fight.
Yeah.
Beans
The
into the
temple?
fight?
I'm confused. To the temple?
Yeah.
Temple. We're not heading into the fight, are we?
Rico's worried that a pattern of calm, sensible actions is emerging. This is not what Rico signed up for.
You can launch your bombs from the temple, you know.
Oh, but he's got a bag of bombs now.
You could drop the bombs. Can you, detonate them later?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Gotta pull the pin, baby.
All right.
Could send the monkey down to pull the pin if you left them on the water.
I can send you down the
water-
pin.
Right.
Captain Guy
boys.
Captain would not make it.
No.
I know.
So
I was
wait,
convinced that Charm Person was a concentration spell, but it's not.
it's not. I thought so too, and then I was like, oh, "Fuck it, I'm using this."
Right.
Yeah.
It's really handy.
Real handy.
Well, you can get rid of the fucking map then.
Right, so do we, Levy, do you think the
fine.
ship is safe
Absolutely
here, or do you
fine.
want us to sail away somewhere else? Is there a chance that there are other traps like this if we try and
Well,
find somewhere else?
I think let's stay here, right, and go because they're gonna go and maybe fight the other people, so they might die anyway. Fingers crossed.
That's,
To
yeah.
be fair, the charm will only go away if they're hit by one of your allies.
Yeah,
They're definitely not our allies.
they're not our allies.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're parking up and we're going. I've armed the bomb.
God, I hope another thing doesn't happen where Rico's away from the boat and he dies.
Oh god.
Otherwise,
Rico
you're all
can't
going to be
die.
stranded because you just ordered for the other boats to be destroyed as well.
Oh fuck.
Yes,
Ah.
Rooney, they are bringing beans to a knife fight.
Rico can make it work.
I'm sure. So you guys are going to drop anchor,
Yep.
saddle up, and ship out.
Do you know they use legumes in making dynamite?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Huh.
Good for them. I'm glad that they're making employment.
I'm just saying. Rico can make it work. But yeah, we saddle up, arm the bomb, and get off the boat.
Yeah.
Standard deboating procedures.
You guys noticed that the weather has improved significantly since the whirlpool stopped.
Oh.
Did you know that there's a fictional character from the Sonic the Hedgehog series called Bean the Dynamite?
No.
There is.
That
Bean the Dynamite is a fictional character from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. He is an anthropomorphic woodpecker who competed in a fighting tournament for the Chaos Emeralds and the right to destroy the Death Egg too.
I don't believe you.
that's not real.
You can buy a plush of him?
Oh, him! I've seen him. But yeah,
And did you know that spicy dynamite baked beans are a sin-free breakfast?
but this is why beans and dynamites are.
Okay.
It's perfect.
That is now canonically Rico's persona.
Bean the dynamite.
Yeah.
A
Bean the
woodpecker.
Dynamite. I'm sorry. I was determined to find out the use of legumes in dynamite. I'm going to need you to provide receipts, please, Nikki.
Will do.
You guys dismount from the boat. You get off the boat, you disembark. And, I mean, you guys are probably used to, like, sandy shores, but this is very much a rocky shore, an ASAP rocky shore. There's a few, like, stones and bits of gravel just between you and the edge of the forest. And it's like a really dense mangrove swamp. Your classic tropical island fare. Classic tropical island fare. Jesus H. Christ.
There's a fair?
Yeah. How would you guys like to proceed through this jungle and presumably towards the Ziggurat? But I hate to say Ziggurat because Matt Mercer uses Ziggurat all the time,
Yeah,
and
it's
I don't want
unfortunate.
to seem derivative.
No, it's also just an actual thing, and it's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also the university here in Norwich refers to their student accommodation as ziggurats. Ziggurats.
Oh, it's so pretentious.
Oh, gross. Why would they do that?
Because it is a stepped pyramid. Like that's what a ziggurat is. It's just a stepped pyramid,
Oh, I
and it is a
guess.
stepped pyramid of accommodation.
That accommodation is ugly though.
I'm going to refer to it as the UEA building, but fantasy.
Yeah.
Because that's
No,
just
I'll-
really helpful for everyone apart from the four of us.
Yeah. Probably going to call it a stepped pyramid.
Okay.
Is it going to be like survival to look for a good way through? Is that what we're
If
looking
you'd
at?
like, yeah. How you going through it? I mean, if Levy's just going to blast, or Levy and Nikki, if Levy and Rico are just going to blow the entire thing to
Nikki's
fuck,
there.
you might as well not bother.
I mean, I can just set
Might as
fire.
not. Don't bother being careful if it's going to be exploded from the roots.
Yeah, like, do we just a bit of deforestation?
But will that then alert people that we're here,
Yeah,
and then
we
might
got-
they come and?
Yeah, but by the time they notice we're here, there's a forest fire in between us.
But what if the forest fire? I mean, what are we meant to do? Walk through fire?
No, it's called a controlled burn.
Have we got time for a controlled bit though?
Yeah.
We've got an hour to go, get it and get out.
Yeah.
All right.
Captain just has a bit of fear in his eyes because he's never seen a controlled burn. It always looks a bit chaotic, so he's just looking a bit scared.
Josh, as we get
Yeah.
to the kind of vague footpathy side, I'm going to start a fire.
Good luck. Good luck, mate, trying to find a footpath in this wild and unkempt wilderness.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Wall of Fire, like length wise ahead of us, and carve a wall of a gap of a flaming hole through the forest.
Oh, and then I'll put it out.
I'm going to just dispel. We don't want to put out the fire
Oh.
because the fire's going to burn the rest of the forest.
Oh, we're burning everything. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't we just need a path though? Isn't that
Scor-
quite?
And I'll
Scorched earth.
I'll use the wind though to like fan the flames.
I wouldn't do that.
I would.
Okay.
My favorite
Is the
thing
ground going to be hot though? Because my boots are going to start to scream.
My favourite thing is this is the dice.
And you
in a
hear
slice
Captain go,
world.
Captain's boots, just be like, no, I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn.
This is the dice in a slice world.
Yeah.
Oh fucking Scott, that's incredible! Blazing a trail,
Blazing
absolutely.
a trail,
incredible.
absolutely.
And this is
This is the dice in a
world.
slice world, but you are currently in a part of the world that is left intentionally ambiguous and weird.
Yeah, but
So
my favourite thing
you
is
can
it's
do
not
as
just
little
here.
damage as
Rico
possible.
is leaving scars everywhere he goes. There's like the actual land has been marked by where.
You're going to
Well-
become the BBEG in our campaign.
The land is marked in the same way that Rico came into the world, with fire and flames
Yep.
and
You know,
grease.
through the fire and flames, the song.
Yeah.
That's was sung about Rico's birth.
Yeah.
No one
So-
else survived.
Should we be sneaking?
So you create a solid wall of
it's hard to
fire
sneak through
on
fire.
on a solid surface within range. You make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
So 1 foot thick, fuck it, 60 foot long.
Yeah. Rico, you walk up to the edge of this mangrove, you kind of crack your knuckles, and just throw a match,
Hey,
thus fulfilling the small piece of phosphorus material component. And yeah, you guys just see flames just arc along for 60 feet. And things burn. Fun fact about trees, they can't make dexterity saving throws, so they just burn. Don't mention objects, but I'm going to assume.
it's organic material. It goes
Yeah,
up
it's
in fire.
organic material.
So
Like, it's weird how, like, some spells specify that objects also catch fire.
Yeah.
This one doesn't, but I'm going to pretend that it's fire, because that's what it is. Alicia.
So are you sure we don't want to now dispel this so that we just have a path and we don't burn down an
I
entire
can't hear
forest?
you over the fire.
I just feel like it's gonna attract unwanted attention.
Just
For those
plumes
of you
black
who use real
smoke.
measurements, not feet, yards, miles, 60 feet is about 18 meters, which is 2 less than 20 meters. Or, if you want to think about it a different way, it's about 10 Joshes laid end to end.
Okay.
It's my preferred serving of Josh.
Yeah.
Laid end to end.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you buy a yard of Jaffa
how,
cakes.
how often can you do Wall of Fire? Because
At least once.
yeah, I feel like we're just gonna be in the fucking forest or jungle and just be stuck somewhere.
Well, my
in the
hope was
middle.
I'd set the whole forest on fire and it would burn down.
It takes a
I
while.
feel like that
right?
might take more than an hour.
Yeah.
And we're not even at the temple at that point.
Oh my god.
What?
I thought
Okay, what if I then use wind wall to carry the flames further, or scorching ray, or
just offered that.
Well, then do that then.
You said don't do that.
Carry the fire, fan the flames forward with wind wall.
I don't have wind wall. I just control the wind.
I have wind wall.
Okay.
I was going to use it for a boat ramp.
You're going to use it for a what?
I was going to make a boat ramp out of wind. Remember?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you were. Yeah. And you didn't.
How,
You chose not to.
Can Levy fly up and look above the tree line to see how far away we are from this thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Levy, you shoot upwards. Look at how far away you are from this place. It's not that far in terms of distance, but by how thick the jungle is, you suspect it will take you at least an hour to get there.
Oh shit! God,
But what if I burn a hole all the way through? How long would how many feet is it?
You want to know how many feet it is?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wait, I got it. Rico, just walk ahead.
Why?
You drop grease everywhere.
I just have to spell grease.
You just fight through and
And what?
and make a path for us.
I can just create bonfire constantly.
So it's about 2 miles away.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is in feet.
that's very far.
It's about 120,000 feet.
I say if it takes us if we could do 30 feet in 6 seconds, then that's
Yeah,
it's take us
Right.
that's a lot of Joshes.
Plan 2.
Right.
You can fly.
Yeah.
Karis can fly.
Why?
Rico can fly.
Why can they?
Karis has a cloak of the bat.
Oh yeah.
Rico has winged boots.
Oh, as does. All right. Right. Who's strong enough to carry Captain Guy Captain?
No one that wants to. Let's go.
No. Right. Come on. All right. Oh God.
My favourite thing is we've burned down a huge
I'm looking
section.
forward to narrating Captain Guy Captain's adventure through the mangrove swamps with his various sections of clothing. As they each develop their own sentience further and further.
Karis and Lavina.
Levy, scoop Captain Guy Captain one arm each, and T-pose him over.
Will Captain Guy Captain allow this?
I don't want to be left on my own. What if the bone shark comes back?
Yeah, exactly. You should come with us.
Yeah. But please don't drop me into the forest fire.
Apparently I've got an echo again.
I'm on it.
CGC. Oh, Alicia's got an echo as well.
It's
It's because you're coming out of our speaker and then into our microphone. How's that?
Oh, spooky, scary skeletons. They send shiver down your spine. Yeah, if you two want to work together to carry Captain Guy Captain, absolutely.
Let's do it.
How long can you fly for, Levy?
permanently.
Oh wait, Karis can't help. Rico's gonna have to help.
It's winged boots.
Yeah.
So
How long can Keris fly for?
I think Karis can just turn into a bat. I don't know how long that lasts. I'll find out. It's peanuts, by the way, that's used to the legumes used to make dynamite. It's peanuts.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cloak of the Bat. This is content spelt with a K.
hell yeah.
D&D.
No, they don't turn into a bat, but they can't help because they have to grip the edges of their cloak, and it's unlimited. They've got a 40-foot fly speed.
Yes, and you can polymorph into a bat when you're in dim dim light or darkness.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Spooky.
Spooky indeed.
Spooky.
So Rico will have to put all of his thoughts and opinions and reservations aside to carry CGC.
Right, no bickering, you two. You're like an old married couple, yeah?
I'm sorry, Rika, I'm spoken for.
I've never actually
Alicia's
been around a
laughing.
married
He's
couple.
dead serious about it.
I know. Right, let's go. Let's fly over these mangroves before they use Manscaped
Yeah.
3.0.
Speaking of Manscaped, Wicked Slice is brought to you.
The Manscaped 3.2.
The Manscaped pubic lawnmower. When dynamite just won't do it. No, but do sponsor us. So
It sounded like you said nobody sponsor us.
nobody sponsor us. You guys get under the armpits of Captain Guy Captain. Rico, you start to hold on to Captain Guy Captain.
Oh no.
Levy, you start to hold on to Captain Guy Captain.
You fucking...
Levy and Rico, can you both roll me an athletics check at disadvantage to hold on to Captain Guy Captain? It would have been normal, but Rico is made of grease.
And can I help at all?
No.
But can I like tense my arms because that makes it easy to
I guess
carry?
you can give one of them the help action.
17.
Levy, I imagine Levy's not as strong.
She is not. All right. So I'm just rolling it normal.
Yeah.
16.
16 and 17. Lovely stuff. It's quite difficult to get under there. Rico, you're used to being greasy all the damn time. So for you, it's just part of the course.
Yeah.
You're able to adjust yourself, and you're able to adjust the viscosity of your grease as well. Levy, you've not really carried people before, let alone greasy people, let alone greasy Captain Guy Captain, who weighs surprisingly less than you'd think. It's just because he's got weak bones.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no, are my clothes ticklish? What are they saying when?
And again, we can hear it when the clothes talk, right?
Yup.
Just wondering how awkward it is when you're holding under his armpit and the clothes.
I will drop you on this burning fire if your clothes don't shut up.
You pick up Captain Guy Captain, Levy. You sort of have to adjust yourself a few times. In Captain Guy Captain, you're able to help by like positioning yourself. It occurs to you that you are touching sentient clothes. But actually what happens is these clothes are almost in unison as they start going up in the air. They all just go, "Oh wow, this is great. Oh wow, we're flying. Hey guys, look, we're flying. Yeah, we're up in the sky." And you just hear like a as something that's just being covered by an arm or some grease.
In my head, Levy has an arm and Rico has an ankle. So Captain
Yeah, that seems about right. Captain Guy Captain, your hat, however, is going. It's awfully high up. I'm not having a very good time. This isn't a top 10 Kodak moment.
You're all right.
I feel Captain Guy Captain quite unsettled. I don't know if I'm cut out for this adventuring lark.
Oh well, you make me look quite dashing, so I'm afraid you've got to stay.
Oh,
but it's all right. There's only 2 days. Only 2 more days, and then back to old fiance, whose name I've definitely remembered.
Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Gwendolyn. Oh, Gwenny. She's waiting
thought
at
so
home.
much about Gwendolyn, your love, the only woman who you've ever truly loved in your life, the only person you've ever loved. Captain Guy Captain, why don't you love yourself?
Oh my God, you just reminded me. Oh shit, I was having a package delivered. I've missed it. That's going to have been sent back to the depot. And I don't know how long they hold those for.
Oh, that's gone. They've resold that. That's gone.
Now.
Oh,
That's not even resold. Someone's grabbed that out of the bag during their Christmas party.
Yeah, that's...
Captain Guy Captain is having an existential crisis about his missing package.
It was some new beige curtains or some shit.
It was a mug that said "World's Best Salesman" on it.
But sale was SAIL.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's got 10 of those "Sorry we missed you" things through his door.
Captain Guy Captain, I say this with all the love in the world. Are you sure you don't want us to just drop you and just end it here now for you?
He's just dead silent because part of him is so horrified that you would ask, and part of him's also I mean,
Rico is poised and ready.
Right, I was joking. You've got a fiance back. I'm waiting for you.
Also, guys, if I'm dead, then there's no insurance on the boat, and then
you get into die, then.
Get into insurance issues and liability, and
wait,
that kind of stuff.
If you die, are we liable?
I mean, you've already got the liability because it's a test drive. And then if I die, it's like fully your responsibility because I'm not even here on the insurance anymore, you know?
If you die, do we get the boat for free?
Yeah.
No.
No, Rick, I think we spoke about this early on because we had a lot of chats about killing him, and then I think we remembered that if he dies, then we have to pay. So that's why we've kept him around.
It's not the paid; it's the signing into every dock and port and stuff.
Yeah, that's what we need him for. Yeah. Sorry.
He's a registered captain, you see.
Yeah.
It's all of the admin and all of the shit that we don't have to deal with.
Yeah, we need him for the admin.
Captain's just flying.
Are you enjoying your flight?
It's honestly, this is really cool. It's Levy, you're so lucky you get to do this all the time. I feel so majestic. And boy, Rico, you are the grease is it smells great.
Does Captain Guy Captain not like the smell of petrol?
Imagine he probably does a little bit.
I imagine Rico smells like petrol purely because Nikki really loves the smell of petrol.
Yeah, it's good smell.
As you guys fly over this mangrove swamp, like after the first 60 feet, you get through this huge cloud of black smoke. And you see there's like a flock of like long-legged birds, like storks or egrets, flying through the sky, disturbed by this wall of flames that has appeared out of nowhere and caused havoc to their homes. As you fly over this mangrove swamp as well, you see there's like a little bayou that kind of runs through it as though there's water coming from the no egrets, thank you. As you see there's water running from the pyramid, Ziggurat, stepped pyramid, temple. We're going to call it a temple. Water runs from the temple as well, sort of cutting through this mangrove swamp and branching out, which is the opposite to what rivers normally do. As you're flying over, you see the movement of something in the jungle. Something big. And like it moves trees out of the way. You watch them shake as whatever this is moves through the jungle. And you see like birds fly off wherever this creature is as well, as though they've been disturbed from their roosts.
Can we investigate it? Look at it closer? Look at it more?
Why?
You can roll a perception check from where you are if you want.
Yeah.
It is, to all intents and purposes, hidden. So this will be tough.
I got the best number.
Congratulations.
I still probably can't see it, but I got the best number, so I'm really happy.
28.
16.
Cool. Levy, would you have told the others about the giant skeleton crocodile?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Crocodile?
Not crocodile.
Shark.
Shark. Sorry.
Holy shark, yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
The reason I mentioned that is because in mangrove swamps, crocodiles are fairly common. And if you've got big skeleton animals on one part of the island, it's highly likely that there are big skeleton animals on another part of the island. Captain Guy Captain. Only you, and you alone, only you can stop forest fires. Captain Guy Captain, as you're being carried over this jungle, you have a bit more opportunity to look and peer and think while everyone else is busy carrying you. Story of your life.
Yeah.
And you think, like, for the smallest moment that you see, like, a blue flash coming from wherever this large creature is. And there's, like, some white smoke that rises wherever this blue flash was.
Hey guys, you know that big beastie that's running in the woods down there?
Yeah.
I can see like a blue flash, and then there's like a little bit of white smoke that comes with it. I just letting you know. Doesn't mean much to me.
Alright. Weird.
But you carry on your flight. Can I have a con saving throw from Levy and Rico, please?
20.
I think I also got a dirty 20. I did.
Lovely. Well, you find very little difficulty in maintaining your flight while carrying Captain
It's all the
Guy Captain.
malnourishment makes it very easy to lift.
When you've got as much weight as a small Victorian orphan, you become basically just like a little handful of marbles.
Yeah.
You are able to carry our wonderful, strange little boy over the jungle. And as you finish your hour's duration journey, you just see, Levy, where the other ships are, because you guys are flying pretty high up. You see where the other ships are, and you see the Elven galleon just like start to sink.
Oh, my lads, my little boys, they did it.
And then you feel the concentration on your spell wear off.
Ah, they're going to be mad at me now. Oh, it was nice while it lasted.
You guys, something's changing on your exposure. You're going very bright. Oh, you've stopped now. It was weird. There's a moment where it was like, oh, these guys are getting raptured.
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to make a note of that.
Of the rapture?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, the two of you have been raptured, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They were my friends.
Bye, my lover. Bye, my friend. Okay. Great. So, you get towards the stepped pyramid, the temple. With its big grey stone and moss and lichen covered exterior, you see a few plants. Determined plants have started growing from the rock itself, possibly from years of soil naturally created by guano, which in layman's terms is bat poo. The lesser known DC character.
Bat poo.
Bat poo and robbing. As you get closer, you sort of leave this gentle ambiance of being in the sky. Captain Guy Captain, your hat's stopped getting quite so worried, and the rest of your clothes have stopped like being so excited about it. It's become, like when you're on a plane and like the first 10 minutes is kind of wild anyway, because you're like, it's a big bit of metal, why is it in the sky? And then you're just like, oh, well, this is the new, this is it. I'm in the sky forever. That's how your clothes feel.
Once when I was a little boy, drew a diagram for a slide so long it became boring. In
one of our other games, there's a character who's been recently introduced called the Cockatrice, and he's a Batman type figure. But by day, he is the most boring beige person ever. And in order to get into his Cockatrice cave, there is a slide that has been perfectly engineered to be just below fun.
My character got so excited to like swoop into it, and it was just level enough that actually there is very little enjoyment to be had. Oh,
it was a lovely thing for the DM to work out with the player. It's really nice. Fun little odd things like that makes everyone feel as though they're really in the world. So you guys get close to this pyramid that's got plants and shit growing off it. And you start to hear again the sounds of battle, the sounds of combat, which doesn't sound like a salt marsh, which sounds a bit more like this. I think. There we go. And you can hear these elves, dwarves, and others, fighting. And it sounds as though there are still as many people fighting as there were before, but you can't quite see anyone where you are at the moment.
Is there an obvious entrance to this temple? Is there like a big door or a big hole?
From what you can tell, there's probably an entrance at the front. Like, that's fairly obvious. And there might be some entrances around the side. There might be some entrances around the base, but you haven't investigated, you haven't looked. You'd have to get a little bit closer to find out. and spend some time investigating.
Does it look like there'd be an entrance at the top? Because that's what Levy would
It
think.
seems like the sort of thing that would have an entrance at the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just go straight to the top?
To the top.
Yeah. Straight to the top,
To the top.
where Keris thought she saw an explosion come from.
Yes.
Oh, fine.
Where there's an explosion, there's normally a hole. Where there's a hole,
It's
hole
like
is
lightning,
not much
yeah?
different from a door.
If you see lightning hit lightning never strikes twice and all that.
When you see lightning, run to it.
Run
with you.
to where it hit, because it's probably not going to hit there again. Unless it's me hitting you, and then
Almost definitely will hit you.
it will hit you again.
You fly towards the building. And as you do, you see, like, and at first you thought it was just like a trick of the light or maybe just some weird smoke coming from the battle. But you see like a huge purple gem that's just nestled below what appears to be some sort of skylight operation with this temple at the very top. There's like an enormous purple gem, like easily the size of a car.
Oh shit!
What kind of car?
Wow.
Like a 2006 Vauxhall Corsa.
No, I don't.
You asked.
Badger 206.
I really want to
Okay.
break the gem, but I've done
Second
that a
question-
few
second
times,
question
and that's
is-
always ended bad.
Could a gorilla lift a Vauxhall Corsa?
Yeah.
But like, okay, it could lift a Vauxhall Corsa, but could it lift and carry a Vauxhall Corsa?
That's a whole other question.
What was the color of the crystal that attacked you when we were? That wasn't purple, was it? Or was it?
Green.
That was green. Okay.
The two evil magic colours, purple and green. This is your Joker origin story.
Does it look like it's doing anything? Is it? Can we do like an Arcana to try and be like, oh, that's
Yeah.
the.
Absolutely.
It might be
Roll me an
powering
Arcana check
something.
while I try and look up how strong a gorilla is.
Purple and green are how TV and films let you know that somebody is crazy, because purple and green
fun.
are the colours for bad mental health.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to redesign my new mental health charity.
Isn't that funny? Because purple is also the color of like creativity and like.
Yes, but and
arts
green,
and stuff.
it's like creativity to the point of like poison.
Oh.
So it's like
So a silverback gorilla can lift around 400 pounds on a bench press.
okay,
This crystal is only 4,000 pounds.
Oh. You've got any more
This
money?
crystal looks as though it's around 3,500 pounds.
need 10.
But-
okay.
You're just one monkey.
We just need to
4,000.
engineer it some kind of pouch.
Why do I need to engineer it a pouch? She's got hands.
No, I meant a pouch to put the crystal in, but then I've just realised Josh said a gorilla can carry 4,000 pounds, not 400.
Yeah,
Right.
So we're good. We're good. We're good.
she's not a
Perfect.
monk.
I rolled.
That's if we wanted to steal the giant crystal.
Yeah. I've rolled a 3 to figure out what the crystal is. It just looks like a pretty gem to Levy.
Purple.
Purple, pretty purple
Purple.
gem. Purple.
Purple. You are also purple. Coincidence?
Wow.
I think the fuck not.
Should I detect magic on it?
Yeah.
You are not currently
We're
close
not
enough to
near it.
detect magic on it.
Let's go get close enough.
Or do an Arcana check on it.
I mean, it will be magic. Kitty!
Cat.
Let's just get closer.
All right. We're gonna move.
We've done too many. I've had
But what
crazy
if that's
ideas and we've ended up
exploding?
having a conversation.
But what if
So
that's exploding?
then we'll deal with that. Worst comes to worst, Captain dies.
All right. All right. No, but then we got to pay. I don't want to.
No, we
Yeah,
don't have to
he
pay. We
dies.
just abandon the boat.
I mean, they will. I mean, oof, you signed something.
Yeah, you're back.
We'll have to weekend at Bernie's him for a
No,
few
we don't.
days.
The contract's on his back. If we burn him to a crisp, the contract
No,
no longer
no.
exists.
The terms and conditions are on my body. You signed something back at the office.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll,
It's fine.
then
We
we'll
can
go
burn
back
it
to the
then.
office and burn it down.
Oh yeah. What we've been doing for 10 years.
Okay, so you guys fly closer to this huge stone building. with the purple crystal that just sort of peeks out the top of it.
Yes.
As you get to about 60 feet within it, Rico, you know that I think you're close enough. Is it 60 feet for detect magic?
Nope,
Yeah.
30.
30. As you get within about 60 feet of it, you feel yourself getting closer, and you can feel the sort of magic resonance of this crystal in the air. Can everyone make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Captain go, Captain do not. Rico and Levy do it at disadvantage. Karis do it normally.
Okay. I will fucking take that. Sorry.
Oh no.
Karis got like 50 million because it's an 18 on the dice. And Rico got a 22 at disadvantage.
Damn.
Wowie wowie.
Nice.
Levy got one of those numbers. A 2.
2 total.
Yeah.
Captain go, Captain. Would you like to give Levy advantage?
Wait, no, I got a 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love some advantage.
Yeah, Captain go, Captain will always help. Always, always.
Alicia, roll me a D1000.
Oh, but so you don't mean my help bonus action. You mean I'm giving her my advantage.
I got an 18 that time.
Zero.
D1000. Okay.
0.
Oh God.
Wait, what?
2.
2.
You rolled a 2 out of 1,000.
I rolled a 0 and a 0 and a 2, which, yeah, I don't know how they work.
One of those should be a double 0.
No, so Josh said to me to roll a D10 3 times when I'm rolling a D1000.
So one of them
because
is.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd leave
I
that.
don't understand how the
this-
D100 works in a D1000.
So for me, it's a 1,000 if it's all zeros.
So
Otherwise,
yes.
it's something else.
Oh, I
Oops, all
see.
zeros.
Wow, I really not rolled a
That
1,000.
might not be how it works normally, but fuck it.
Fuck it.
Um,
Whatever.
I think
It's fine.
all zeros is max.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm being consistent, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So, Captain Guy Captain,
Oh no.
you feel Rico holding on to you, but then Levy, something happens with Levy, and she slips. As there's what can only be described as a volley of force that is sent towards you guys from the temple. Rico, you're able to avoid it, and you sort of use your greasy nust, almost like slide around Captain Guy Captain, like a dancer on a pole.
Cool.
Levy, you don't quite sense this coming fast enough, and actually, the force creates a vacuum that you just drift into. Captain Guy Captain, reflexively, you try to help Levy not fall. You're not thinking about saving yourself, you're thinking about saving Levy. And this magic just flows out of your body. It sort of bursts. It starts in your chest and then it extends down your arm, and you go towards Levy, and then Levy, you feel your own magic bolstered, and you're able to catch yourself up, filling the vacuum with magic, and able to support Captain Guy Captain. Karis, you guys see just soaring on these bat wings, using that volley of force to like do some sick tricks.
Classic
Nice.
Karis.
Doing flips and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Karis is like
Captain
one
Guy
of those
Captain.
fucking wingsuits.
It's flying squirrels.
Captain Guy Captain, roll me a d6.
Oh. 6. No, don't pull that face. DM,
Captain Guy
no.
Captain, you have rolled a 2 on the D1000 table.
Yeah.
Extra limb. The target grows an extra limb. The limb dangles limply, occasionally mimicking the movement of other nearby limbs. The new limb sprouts from the target's shoulder in the case of an arm, or his hip in case of a leg. The limb does not affect the user's equipment, provide additional attacks, or affect most in-game circumstances. Captain Guy Captain, as your arm went towards Levy and you felt the magic burst through you to support her, Levy, you turn and look at Captain Guy Captain, and there's like a sickening look on your face and like a slight scream as you see there's like a little baby arm sticking out of Captain Guy Captain's shoulder, like a shit match amp.
What is that?
A shit
Oh my
matchup.
god.
Oh god.
And you've now got this little vestigial arm out the back. Captain Guy Captain, your jacket goes, oh mate, I'm not a thracket. What the fuck is that?
What do you mean? What is what?
You've got another arm on your back.
It's disgusting.
What do you mean I've got another arm? People only have 2 arms.
You've
got
got
three, mate.
3.
How do I get through? What? Cut it off. I don't like it.
Rico pulls that gun.
Do you really want me to cut it off? I'll do it.
I'm not going to shoot off the arm.
Maybe when you're not carrying me, I feel like you need both your arms.
Yeah, I'm kind of concentrating right now. Ugh.
But I think that crystal just tried to hurt us.
Yeah, I think so.
If it's any
I think
consolation,
we should land on the steps of the
Yeah, land like
the stepped
below.
pyramid.
Yeah.
if it's any consolation, you could have just summoned something in order for it just to die straight away. So swing some roundabouts.
It's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy with the whale.
Yes, it is. Yes. Are there any new major arteries in the arm? Good question. We don't know yet. The arm has not been severed. You guys evade through various means this volley of force. It does not have fingernails, just fingers and thumbs.
Why doesn't it have fingernails, Josh?
It doesn't have fingernails. I'm sorry.
Why
Why?
not?
It doesn't
Hang
have
on. Also,
fingernails.
why is it a small arm? Why is it not a full arm?
Because it's a small arm. It's got to grow.
Why has it got no fingernails,
It's
though?
growing.
It doesn't have fingernails. I'm
Why
telling you, it's
not,
got
though?
Because
fingernails.
it's growing.
Okay,
Because it's a
babies
little
are-
chubby vestigial arm.
okay. Babies
it like a
are born
baby
with
arm?
fingernails. No, babies are born with
Yeah, they
fingernails.
are.
What
Yeah,
about
this
before
isn't a
they're
baby
born?
arm. This is a magic arm.
Yeah, but they get like babies have fingernails, or like fetuses have fingernails from like 10 weeks.
Yeah? This is a game where dragons are real.
Wait, dragons aren't.
You're a man that's part Greece.
Pot.
Oh.
I...
Can I
This is a
control it? Does
premature
it
arm.
follow?
This
Does
isn't
it
what
follow
it
any
is.
instructions?
It's just a little tiny arm.
Can I control it?
Do you want to try? What are you going to try and do with your tiny arm?
I want to I want to just tuck it into my. I want it to tuck itself in. I don't want it to just be flailing around outside of my jacket.
Captain, you feel your little tiny arm go.
You're like hitting him on the back of the head.
Oh, is it
It's-
patting me on the shoulder?
It's just
Is
patting
it
you on the
giving me
shoulder.
the recognition and validation that I never got? Oh no, the arm can stay.
It cannot.
You guys avoid these volleys of force sent towards you. You quickly become horrified at Captain Guy Captain's new appendage. And then you discuss coming down to land. Can everyone please roll me a strength saving throw, including Captain Guy Captain?
Strength saving throw. Well, boy, howdy. Oh, that's not too bad.
15.
That's a 19.
14.
Was that a 14, Levy?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. What about Karis?
Oh, I didn't realize Karis needed one.
She does, yes.
Well, I rolled a 2 on the dice, and she's Karis, so let's assume bad.
That's going to be a 0.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's a massive
0. Okay. You guys avoid these volleys of force. And then the crystal flashes, pulses. And Levy and Keris, you both suddenly feel these bands of metal, like gold metal, around you. And you start getting pulled towards the floor. You're not even over the temple yet. And you're getting pulled gradually towards the floor. Rico and Captain Guy Captain, you're fine. These binds try and form around you, but Rico, your grease has leaked onto Captain Guy Captain, and you're both able to slip your way out of them. But you see your friends being pulled down to the floor.
I mean, I'm being pulled because Levy's holding on to me. And by that
That's
extension,
true.
I'm pulling Rico.
No, Rico will just let go of you.
I cannot.
And leave Levy to hold me on their own.
No, I will help Levy. Just know that I will let Captain Guy Captain die. Rico needs Captain
knows
Captain
that.
to know. He needs to know that Rico would just let him die. If it's a minor inconvenience to save him, Rico would let Captain Captain die.
Leave Captain alone.
Captain Guy Captain knows that Rico believes that Rico would let Captain Guy Captain die.
That's fine.
The psychology of this is all fascinating.
Captain Guy Captain sees the good in Rico,
There's so little.
even if Rico cannot see it in himself.
Oh.
There's no
Dear
good.
me.
You can't fix him. You
I
can't
can't
fix
fix him.
Casey Musgraves, the country singer, did a cover of that, and it is
Very good.
gorgeously haunting.
Cool. I heard
It's
someone
like-
sing I heard someone sing a cover of that, and they changed the lyrics to "Fist You." So
Nice.
also
Are
haunting.
these like mechanical things that have come from the ground, or are they like magic?
Magic.
tendrils?
Seems to be arcane. Seems as though someone's cast the spell Oathbind.
Oh fuck. Oh. Can I see who's like doing this? Can I see
It's
him?
probably the crystal.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. Alright, we'll go in the front door then. Fine. You do have to like.
To be fair, guys, trespassing laws are really funny. You've got to be so careful.
I don't think trespass is actually like a proper crime.
It is.
Because no, it's not like a proper crime, not a real crime.
Nah.
You can't prosecute someone for trespassing.
It's not a moral crime, and that's sort of where
feel
I'm
like
at these days.
In America, it definitely is, isn't it? You can shoot someone on your property.
in America, it's illegal to go somewhere that someone else owned. Oh wait, that's what America is.
You can't own land.
You can't own land. You can't own people, but you can own the land that other people own. So, Levy and I got weird there. Sorry, Levy and Keris are being inexorably pulled towards the earth.
I think we're just going with them.
You're just going with them.
Yeah.
It's about 60 feet per so it's 10 foot a second. You're being pulled down, which isn't slow, but it's also not like fast. Happy Thanksgiving, you all.
What?
And as you're pulled closer down, the sounds of battle get louder and louder, and you hear the clashing of swords and axes against plate armor and shields. And like, as you get even closer, it seems like there's like a small band of... Oh, there is no way I can describe them without describing Ewoks.
Ewoks.
Little fluffy creatures that but they're slightly bigger than fluffy creatures. They kind of look cute. They also look incredibly feral.
Are they like if a furball and a goblin were one thing?
But like with the teddy bears, but like if there was a teddy bear.
Like
Like-
Mogwais?
Like Mogwais, yeah. Weird that you get that reference and not the Ewok reference. That's
I mean,
why
I know what
would
an
take-
Ewok is.
You've not done a Star War, of course. Alicia
Alicia's
hasn't done a
never
Star
seen
War.
Star Wars.
It's all right, I've
How
never seen
dare
Lord of the
you?
Rings.
I saw the first one, and it wasn't the first one made, it was the first one chronologically, which is from like the 90s, and I had a terrible time.
But
I
pod
couldn't
racing.
It was the one with Natalie Portman and
Jar Jar Binks.
no,
That's the
and
first one
Keira
chronologically.
Knightley when there's like the
Pod racing.
That's what I call pod racing.
That's also
Anything that has Jar Jar Binks.
yes.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks in it.
Yeah, that's
I
Jar Jar
honestly
Binks.
don't remember it, but I didn't enjoy it.
You don't remember Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, I remember Jar Jar Binks, but I don't remember much about the movie other than it just feeling a bit dull. But I'm aware apparently it's one of the worst ones to watch, so
No,
I'll
I
probably
love
start.
I think Jar Jar Binks gets a bad rap, if I'm honest.
I also thought he was quite good fun. I was surprised that everyone hates on Jar Jar.
It's for the kids.
You get pulled towards the ground. You see the dwarves with their battle axes, the elves with their swords. They seem to be...
And the Gungans with
It's-
their water spaceships.
It's weird.
It's Star
You
Wars
see-
now, baby.
You see the elves, and it's like they're dancing with their swords as they're doing it. Some of them are actually singing as they do so. The dwarves are just kind of yelling.
They're singing Toto, Africa.
They are. They're. Some of them are singing Toto Africa, and some of them are going.
And there's one of the dwarves who's not singing, but is singing Immigrant Song. Is that the one that's like...
I know the dwarves are all in unison, perfect unison, on the same note, singing Diggy Hole.
Yes.
Have you heard the metal version of that?
I have, yes. I've used it for Dwarven combat before.
Mhm.
We should have definitely had that as our intro music for the Rep RPG.
Yeah, we really fucking should have. I was a dwarf, but we're not digging a hole.
And you see these little hairy people with, I don't know, some of them have spears, some of them have got like 2 daggers, and they just look like feral, like they're just there to fuck shit up. And all 3 of these factions are fighting, just scrapping at the steps, at the foot of these steps.
Are we gonna be pulled down like right into it?
It does look like you guys are going to be pulled down right into the middle.
Are you guys ready?
Absolute melee.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Wait, are these things like creatures that we would recognize, or just terrifying feral beings?
Roll me an intelligence check, investigation, or history, or nature.
Investigation.
Roll one of the intelligence-based checks, but not religion.
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
Oh wait, no, I can't roll lower than a 10. So it's a 14.
You can give yourself advantage if you want.
Do it. Do it.
Just drop to the ground. Go on then. Go on then.
Roll me a D1000.
That is a 17.
On the D1000?
No.
On your nature check.
On my new roll. Investigation.
17 on your investigation. Okay, Nikki, yes, sorry.
3.
What you're saying.
You might want to resolve this first.
I will.
0.
3,
4.
0, 4.
Hi, baby.
Kitty.
Little kitty cat, little kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
They have not been fed, so they are needy. Hello, darling.
Feed me, bro.
No, don't laugh.
Captain Guy Captain, you look at these things and you're trying to work out just what the hell they are. You've seen all kinds of customers. You've never seen customers like this before. And as you do so, you sort of absent-mindedly let your neck sort of go a little bit loose, and you feel one of these bands just like appear around your neck. But there's no pull on it. It's just like this little gold band. You've got a +2 to your wisdom saves.
Pew, pew, pew.
No, sorry, your charisma saves. Your charisma saves. I apologize.
Christmas saves. Nice.
So that's still good.
Necklace.
that.
You notice a necklace around your neck that wasn't there before. Anyway, you can't take it off. And as another bonus, it gives you another +2 versus possession. I'm going to make that a charisma versus charisma because they tend to be the ones that ghosty creatures use to possess you because your charisma is how well you know yourself.
Nice. Okay.
Captain Guy Captain, with your 17 on your investigation,
Yes, please.
you look at these creatures and you remember the type of folk that were on the shell boats. And they were halfling-sized, certainly halfling-ish. You look at these little feral guys, and they do seem halfling-sized. And then thinking about how they were moving the boat in a non-traditional way, which is definitely not within like insurance standards.
Mm-hmm.
You suspect that these guys are druids, and maybe they've done some sort of weird magic to make themselves into little hairy feral guys.
Okay.
And they're just, I mean, they are just fucking shit up. They are just like, wah. Nikki, you were going to ask something?
I wasn't actually going to ask something. I was going to do something.
What were you going to do?
So to do so, I do need to I need you to follow my logic for a second.
Strap in, folks.
So, do you remember a little while ago, I made some bombs on the ship and you said each one of them was equal to a fireball?
Yes.
And I made 4 of them.
Yes.
Do you remember not long after that, I put them in a bag full of rocks?
Yes.
Do you remember now we're up in the air above a battle?
Yes.
I'm going to drop the bag of bombs and then drop a fireball on top of it, which was effectively 5 fireballs, doing 40 d6.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like to do, please.
Wow.
No, that's absolutely fine and expected of you. Yeah.
I
Great.
love that.
So the bag of rocks and bombs is going to hit the ground. someone might turn and look at it, and then my fireball is going to hit it, and then just. I thought you were going to walk off.
I'm done. I'm out.
I'm done. This game is over. You lose at D&D.
I need dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Yes, you need some sex Daves, don't you?
Yep.
God.
So it's going to have a radius of 20 feet, although explosions are kind of cumulative as opposed to standard. So what I'll say is that for each grenade will increase that radius by an extra 10 feet. So we'll say that's a radius of 60 feet.
It's a 120 foot diameter sphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is before we get there,
which
right?
Is which is about 40 meters for those of you that use real money. My
dex save is 20.
The dex save is 20.
Fuck.
Okay, there's a lot of people down there. A4 D20. Is it going to give me all of them as individual
It does
rolls?
give you them across if you're using Google.
Look at that.
Oh my days.
Oh my stars. What's the maximum on this?
Roll damage
I have.
Because it might not matter.
132 fire damage.
Wow.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Spicy.
Why?
What would that half of that be if someone makes a save? That's
70. No, 66.
66. Still decent damage.
Sleight of hand, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm proficient in this, unsurprisingly. 24.
24. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to be really shitty to see if any of the elves, the sort of blade singer wizards, spotted it. Because if you spot a huge bag with a fireball behind it, you do something about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you rolled a 20 what on
24.
your 24 on your.
It could be a 29 if you want. It's a 29, mate. I rolled a 29. Don't worry about it. Flash of genius, 29. Let's go.
Yeah, there's no way. There's physically no way that any of these people can notice it. So, Rico, while you descend, you get your blitzkrieg bag.
There's a man in the bag, said everyone attack is ready for a ballroom blitz.
and you just let go. And this bag descends. And you watch as it lands smack bang in the middle of the battlefield.
If you love me, let me.
And
That's a war crime.
That is a big old war crime.
that is a war crime, absolutely. And then you level this fireball after it.
I think he just opens his mouth and lets the match drop.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Nice.
You just let this fireball drop after these grenades. And for all of you, there's just this, like, what you say? What you say?
Oh God! Oh,
And
no.
then you watch as, like, the bag of grenades
I
lands.
would like to clarify, Rico turns away.
Does he?
Rico has never seen an explosion in his life.
Because cool guys don't look at explosions. That's fair. As this bag lands, everyone on the battlefield turns to look at it
Just a single.
for as long as they can, and then this single match falls on top of it. I'm gonna see if this works.
Oh. Is that recording from an actual atomic bomb test?
Yes, it is. Yes,
The Bikini Atoll test, right?
I have absolutely no idea. It just says nuclear explosion, live recording, sound effect.
Yeah, that's the Bikini Atoll test. Jesus Christ.
Rico, everybody.
Hey!
Forget about it.
Forget about it!
What?
I didn't see nothing.
And as you guys are pulled down towards this, you are still being pulled down towards this. You were not very high up above it. You are high up enough to avoid like the initial blast, but the heat is just awful. And what's worse than the heat is the smell.
Oh God.
The smell of immolated flesh.
Immolation unknown.
And like sulfur as well from the mangrove swamp.
Mm.
And the smoke clears, and you guys, it got hot. But because of the way that magic works, I'm going to say that you didn't get any of the effects of fire. Of the 48 d20 rolls to save against the fireball, 2 saved.
Oh my god.
Those 2 were wizards.
Oh. Oh, wizards.
So,
Wait, sorry, I rolled 132 damage. Somebody do the math on that. That's 46 full damage and 2 half.
You have that out.
I can't be asked. It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of
as
damage.
you gradually land at the same speed that Featherfall makes you land, you see just black ash, charcoal, and metal implements strewn around the island.
Don't touch any of that.
Be quite hot if you touch them.
Yes.
Nearby, there's a dwarven breastplate that, like, would have been in pretty good nick, that is now just melted to the scorched earth. And you realize you've made a bit of a crater here at the foot of this weird temple. And you look around to see if there's any trace of humanity left there. And there isn't. Congratulations, you've solved my horde battle puzzle.
You just hear the sound of Captain Guy Captain start to cry.
Captain Guy Captain, your boots are very sad to be standing on this ground.
Guys, I know you guys do a lot of stuff, and normally I don't say anything, but I feel like that was a really bad thing we just did.
Right. No, here's the thing, yeah? They were all killing each other.
I know, but they probably had families and children, and what about,
then
they've
should've
got
come
mortgages
here.
they need to pay off, and now they can't do any of that stuff.
That's not our fault, though, is it?
We just killed them.
Yeah, and if they were going to kill each other, it's fine. No, we just we made an even playing field, yeah? Like, they were all fighting. They were gonna kill us. They were gonna kill you, Captain. They were gonna kill you. You can see
It's
it in their eyes.
self-defense.
Yeah.
It's a preemptive strike.
Everyone roll
he's
an
just
intelligence
like,
saving throw.
Saving throw.
everyone.
Oh
Everyone
no.
roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Kara's got a 1. And that one.
Oh.
Rico got a 10 plus whatever his fucking shit is. 21 Rico got.
Mm-hmm.
Just for your reference, guys, that was 6,204 points of damage.
4 from Captain Guy Captain.
And a 11 for Levy.
Throw bombs on it. Throw bombs.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh.
I think I awoke the giant skeleton crocodile.
Oh.
Hang on, were any of these guys pirates?
Yeah, they were all pirates.
Yeah.
Rico has just inherited a fuckload of shit to do.
No, he hasn't.
No, you're not the last hope. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, is that only if they die at the last hope?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I don't even
Levy,
know
what's
our
your
own
initiative,
law.
please?
Wait,
Levy?
Oh, 15.
15. Captain Guy Captain?
24.
24. Karis?
Karis got a 20 and Chaboy got a 10.
As Karis, Levy, and Captain Guy Captain look around, they see that they are surrounded by... Well, surrounded. There are 3 awful-looking zombies around. And they've got swords and arcane staffs in their hands. Rico,
Yeah.
you see your 3 shipmates looking at you like you are something horrendous. Like you're a zombie with swords. Karis, Levy, and Captain Guy Captain have
With you. Right.
fallen under the spell Enemies Abound.
That's a problem
Oh no.
for them.
And we're going to have to pick this up next time on
Yeah.
Wicked Slice.
Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
no.
da, 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 da. Hey, just be grateful I used my 6,204 points of damage.
That was so much fucking damage.
Oh my god.
I will say, Josh, I really love how you let me sort of go a bit fucking wild.
Hey, you do you, baby.
And I hope that this is a nice juxtaposition between us playing together in the PvP tournament where I only do fireball every turn. Granted, that was just a big fireball, but I am very inventive when I've not built a character just to do one spell.
Like in this instance, you cast fireball.
Yeah, but boy did I cast fireball.
Well, now you see, the thing is, as a DM, what you do is you create things and then you just say, play with it. Here you go, I've built you something, play with it. And you've done that. Like you guys sort of, there might be an expectation for a DM to build encounters and things like that, but that's fine. I'll just use it again.
Yeah.
I'll use it again when you're out of spell slots, bitch.
Oh no.
I mean, that was one spell slot. That could have been a lot worse, to be fair.
It could have been a lot worse.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it could. Captain Guy Captain now has 3 arms. I think that is as worse as it could possibly ever get.
It's pretty bad.
Yes, Captain Guy Captain has been having fun with wild magic surges.
Oh, now when people make sail, like you have to shake someone's hand for a sail to be final.
he doesn't have to use that one.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like he
still got
shakes
your
all of his
others.
hands, you know?
Oh no.
Oh, no, indeed. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on that insane journey.
Oh, it's been a
Shit
ride.
crazy.
Are you Dragon Aging tomorrow?
Yeah, Dragon Age tomorrow.
Dragon
Join
Age
us
tomorrow.
with the Goblin.
And it's Michelle's birthday on the 30th. On the 30th of November. So the next time we are Wicked Slicing, it will be the day after Michelle's birthday. Bye-bye.
It will.
Are we all here next week?
Nikki's not here.
I'm
next
Nikki's
week.
not.
Oh.
You know, so that means
Oh,
maybe Josh
no.
can play Rico in this encounter.
Oh my god.
Rico's not here next week.
Oh, looks like the DM is gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to create all of these tools Josh has to use to try and hurt you guys.
Well, no, you don't want to hurt. You don't understand what's going on.
Oh, but he's Rico. If you guys try and kill him,
To be fair, Rico is bottom of the initiative.
Okay.
and Rico, if Rico is anything, he's a survivor. Apart from the time he died.
He's a survivor.
He's the one.
But yeah, we've got Dragon Age, and then we've got next week, and then 2 more weeks ish.
I think what 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
We've got 3 more weeks of Wicked Slice.
Yes.
Wicked Slice. Then me and Michelle are going to move house, so we're going to take a short break.
Yeah.
But when we come back, how much longer you got of Dragon Age?
Hard to say.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm confident this won't be the last you see of Josh and Alicia on the channel, and
not at all.
you'll see
No,
some
because
more.
there's 3 more episodes.
No, I mean after this thing.
They're coming back next week.
And
No, we are insidious. We are like herpes. We will keep popping up.
Yes, and we have some other friends we would like to introduce you to as well, and that I'm sure will happen.
Oh no! Don't! You can't say in front of Josh.
What?
Rico dies. Levy dies. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, we got lots of new stuff, and we put a survey in the Discord, so I appreciate you guys for filling it in. That is not nothing. I will say that much.
Yeah.
So there is maybe something exciting coming in the future, maybe depending on how things go, and the whole pandemic and that jazz.
And remember to go check out Dice and Slice
Do it.
podcast.
Josh and Lydia and I think Alicia might be there are going to do a little mini break of what Andy's been up to in the dream world.
We're going to be doing Andy alone.
Snoozing.
Yeah, so there will be some extra special lids content only on the Dice and a Slice RSS feed. So what you want to do is subscribe, leave a nice review if you have Apple or any podcatcher that does reviews.
Or podcasts or Podchaser, please.
Yes.
Podchaser is the
reviews.
one.
Here's
Or
the thing.
follow us on Spotify as well.
Here's the thing. If you don't listen to podcasts and like podcasts aren't your thing, but you've got 5 minutes, jumping on and dropping just a nice 5-star review because you've seen them on here does a tremendous amount of help for podcasts. It really, really, really does.
One time we got a 5-star review and it put us into like the 20s, I think, of ranking, and we just got 1 review that week. It was great.
A review just bumps you up the charts massively.
It's insane. So either give it a listen and review, or if you don't have time, just give it a review. Because you've seen them here and you put on all the wonderful work. If you've got an iPhone, you can do it on. Is the Apple
Podcasts is the iPhone one. Yeah.
Again, Rooney, do it from America. Do you know how weirdly popular we got into it in America when we were doing podcasts because you were engaging with it constantly?
Yeah.
Which is
we have quite a few listeners in the US that leave us reviews that we then can't read. We have to go on to like different podcasting to be able to read it because we have UK Apple Podcasts. But yeah, and if Wicked Game are taking a break, that just means you can catch up with us if you want to.
Yeah.
We have 30 odd episodes that you can binge your way through.
And then at some point soon, me and Tom are going to do a Breath of the Wild playthrough, a la the Dragon Age format. So you will see us soon.
Exciting things in the pipeline. Thanks, guys, for having us on again.
Yeah,
we love it. We're having a great time.
I'm back.
It's always
Bye,
a pleasure.
guys.
Bye.
Bye, fun.
Bye.
See you later.